I'm in Arizona. It's hot. Hello. It's really fucking hot here. Like, I lived in Phoenix before. I thought I was prepared. My brain was acclimated, but my body was not. And so what happened is that I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this heat. And then it comes time to start unloading the truck. Yeah. So that was good. Let's see. Let's Google the word weather, because that's just how finding information works now. Let's see. Fucking... Where are we at? Just a sec. Damn, I actually still had OBS focus when I hit the first key in that search. Anyway, yeah, if I put this into Celsius, it says highs of 38 to 41 for the rest of the week. In freedom units, that's 101 to 110. Well, hey, but we get we get like 1 day of clouds, so that's cool. There is a day this week where it is not just sun. Hi, Az. Yeah, it's a bit warm, I'd say. It's pretty exciting. Oh yeah! Excessive heat warning from the National Weather Service 0 seconds ago. Dangerously hot conditions with a high heat risk, and temperatures between 103 to 113 degrees. From 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Fedora is the 3 of dots.
It's been all week, and it's still going for like another 4 or 5 days.
Drawing magic here.
Let's see how this battle
also, our AC is not really working, but it's like... It's not that the cooling unit is bust-ass, it's that the fucking blower motor is old enough to vote, and it was under-spec'd when it was installed. So we're hopefully going to be able to get that looked at sometime soon. But for now, there's an extra unit in the garage, so we're just bleeding electricity and leaving the fucking door open. And we've got an elaborate network of box fans circulating air throughout the house.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
Oh wow, and there's
is this Itsu? It could be. Where is Mahjong Soul? In the garbage where it belongs. It's too slow. I don't know how to handle it.
On top in this confrontation. Doubled up on a tile that was just discarded.
Alright, I should talk the client and know this is happening to me.
Another useless draw.
Alright, we're pivoting to Nagashi. Got it. Use Chrome for Mahjong Soul. I've used Chrome, I've used Firefox, I've used Mahjong Soul Plus. I don't mean that the responsiveness of the client is slow and that people play too fucking slowly on it. The time controls are way too long.
This hand is very near completion.
If I want serious games, I'll play on Tenho, but... like... Mahjong Soul is neither, like, fast enough to keep my brain active, nor fun enough to keep me playing for other reasons.
Ah, jeez! The player across. A
Two-on
very
Warlord?
swift win off
Well, that
the
weight
wall.
sucks too.
That was a very quiet start.
Yeah, Itsu is something that you leave yourself
East
open
one.
to
One counter.
if you need
The
value,
Dora
I
is
think.
The 8 of BAMs. The player is
Dude,
left.
FS14
The
Mahjong
player
hits
across the
fucking
table
different. What
in
is
first.
this hand?
The player has less than 30,000 points.
At the moment,
My
this
brain
is
just
anyone's
deadass
game.
told me
This
Sakagiri
is
5
not
mana,
an
don't
easy
worry about
spot
it.
to work around. Any calls on this tile? Took a pass for now.
I don't know.
What to
Oh,
do
you
with
get
this
10
tile?
hoes. True!
The player makes
You're
a
right, and you
call
should
out
say
of
it. How
nowhere.
warm is it in here
This
right
lifts a
now?
heavy burden.
It's
player
83
gaining
Fahrenheit in this
momentum.
room right now.
This is the point where skill.
Oh,
Frey's
making
having a
move
great
here.
time. Frey used to use a fucking space heater on our old place every single day and asked me to keep my door closed because there was a draft. Now Frey's in the fucking warmest room of the house.
Within striking range.
Just chilling
the
out.
Player is already one tile to Tenpai.
Nearly every draw has been an improvement.
I also don't know where my fucking water jug
tile.
went. Yeah, I'll take
The
this,
player,
whatever.
Tenpai.
It's literally not even worth staying Tenpai without the Dora, so whatever.
Whatever happens, it'll be something to talk about.
What a terrible Dora, though. In his element, moisturized,
How are
etc.
the players going to
My
approach
fucking
this hand?
cuticles look like a war zone right now. That's like the most ridiculous first world problem to have. But like,
No
it
one
is,
dares to make
it is
the first
so
move.
dry here. I
Still
also had to
holding
look
back.
up how humidity was measured because I completely forgot. And part of my brain was like, wow, this is 30% humidity? That
discards
seems like it's a
another
lot,
crack.
because my idea of what 100% humidity is a swimming pool,
The player
instead of
across.
the air
That's a
being
bonus.
maximally saturated for the given temperature. Because, you know, I'm just like a stupid person,
The air is
which
very
I'm sure some
tense
of you
at
are
this moment.
excessively familiar with by this point. Haha! Fake Tadashi, I tricked everyone.
Have things calmed down.
I'm not Tenpai, you're Tenpai.
There it is. The player on the
Wow,
left
alright.
suffers an unexpected loss.
With fine play. Nope.
We're really doing those hands today? I at least had Tuhan, right?
The Dora is the one of cracks. The player is south.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
think
where
I
this
very
hand
similar.
ends up going.
The fuck out of
The
us with just
stage is
one
set.
question.
Anything
That's the way
can
it
happen.
is. Quickly, someone asked me for obscure L-Sword trivia.
The player already
Itsu?
2 tiles
Again?
to Tenpai.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
The player is
This is
already
weird.
1 tile to Tenpai. Any calls on this tile? The player makes a call out of
I feel like
nowhere.
it's slightly
This
more
looks
correct to
heavy
not
burden.
do what I just did.
The player, Tenpai.
This is dog. I could have waited.
Took a pass for now.
Solid hand.
Doubled up on a tile that was just
We're just gonna chill
discarded.
out. How high did reflect kicks go
Still
between
holding
two wind
back.
sneakers and a projectile? I literally
The player
never ran
can his
into
hand
another wind
withstand
sneaker
the heat?
that used reflect kick at a relevant time for that to happen. I think it only has one reflect box anyway.
Still no calls.
It's not a Dora Tonki weight, it's a red 5, yeah. So instead, it's a
player,
Tonki weight on a
first place
5,
is
which is
well
only
within
marginally better,
striking
really.
range.
I could have swapped to a one-chance terminal. Fake
The
Tadashi, I
player
tricked you.
can't quite get the job done on this hand.
There's a whole bunch of shit out in the living room, but at the very
How are
least,
the players
yesterday,
going to approach
we
this
managed to
hand?
get the fucking couch in here and the TV on the wall, which were the two giant, scary tasks that remain.
Making a move here.
This hand is now a guaranteed 2 hand.
Making your L-Sword comeback stream. Retail is occasionally tempting to me as like a week-long bender that
No one
involves
dares
like
to make the first move. Is
Mountain
this hand
Dew and
going
gas
to
station
end in a
powdered
draw?
donuts. Just like, man, I wonder, I'd really love to go back to my hometown. Oh wait, everyone
Is this
here hates
hand
me and they're a
going to end
racist.
quietly?
In that kind of way.
My, oh my, and there's the niche.
There are any number of responses here.
A fascinating decision
The
point.
player's going for it.
That top.
Chasing niche.
Okay.
There are any number of responses here.
The player can't seem to find. There it is.
Nothing good ever
I hear
happens to
a
me.
roan.
Yeah,
With a fine
five
play.
pin was
No
locked
doubt
up
about it.
forever. There was no way. No hits. I discarded one man though.
East 3.
I can see
The
everyone in
Dora
Elsword
is
Retail
the
being
4 of
racist.
Bams.
Elsword
The
Retail
player is
makes you
East.
racist. It's a system
player
designed
on
to
the
make
right
you hate
is
South
in first.
Americans.
Still very much in a position to win the game.
Hi, Twitch
Now,
cops.
let's watch how
Let me
things
explain
develop.
myself. Playing against people with high latency or inconsistent connections
The player,
is
one
so
step in the
fucking
right
frustrating.
The next few tiles could make a huge difference.
Our joke was that there was like a satellite orbiting the Earth where all the laggy players
What's going
played
to happen
from.
to this score
It escalated
gap?
from like McDonald's and Starbucks Wi-Fi to like they live on the moon to they live on the space station.
The player. Is there any way to turn the
There was
tables
some
here?
Vietnam stuff going on there too. Southeast Asia had a weirdly large presence in the North American servers.
Who's going to make the first call here?
Frog,
The player.
this
2
image
tiles to 10
sucks.
high.
This is the point where skill really factors in.
This image is so fucking bad. I'm about to fucking drain my entire timer trying to figure out how to show this to people.
This table is so quiet I could hear a pin drop.
This rules. Yeah, it's really fucking hot here
Things
right
are
now.
at a standstill.
And it is welcome back.
Look at that Dora.
I previously moved out to Arizona to live with someone that I primarily knew over PSO2 because they were just looking for roommates to split the cost of a place with.
The air is tense as the players
And so I
take their
made yet
turns.
another ridiculous cross-country hell move. Cutting that 5 seems correct in a way that I can't justify to myself.
The air is very tense at this moment.
The SEA servers are like a
calls
language
on
barrier
this topic
containment.
of
There are
pass for
5
now.
languages there and nobody knows a single one. Yeah, the best thing was like European or Asian regions having their own dedicated server, and then people choose to play elsewhere because
Another
everyone on
useless
those
draw.
servers is such a fucking shitter. Gameplay-wise or like socially. How
Have
much more
things
does the
calmed
bathroom
down
work?
for the moment?
Dude, it's actually so nice to have
The player.
like working
One tile to
plumbing.
Tempai.
Certain tiles will
We have
fit
a
right
dumb
into
fuck
this hand.
sink though. I don't know who was
Others
here
will
previously or
gradually
whether this was
transform
the fucking property owners doing this.
What
But
to
the
do
fucking
with this
sink has a
top still
motion
holding
sensor
back?
on the left side. It's the dumbest piece of shit ever. It's all such comparatively small things to complain about. Australia
How are
for
the players
bentos and
going to
cuddles.
approach the players? Still
I
no
can
calls.
believe it. Do I take the better way? I kind of have to,
There it
right?
is.
I died.
Each.
I
That
died.
is a very
I died.
confident read.
I lived!
The
I
player on the
lived!
right decides to match the player's discard.
Don't you ever fucking do that shit to me ever again.
The player on the right is assuming that it's an open weight.
Is this Dama? Richi Pinfu Ipe? Dora Zero?
Who will seize the win this hand?
Yeah, I don't know.
The player across
I think
is on
Ruchi
the
here is fine.
defense against the player's leech. Oh wow, and there's a call. The player.
I think
in this
throwing
hand
this would send a
withstand
pretty
the
clear
heat.
message regardless. I fucking hit Dama Chitoi Nomi in all last against Daryl in one of our IRL games recently,
Who will
and he fucking looked at me like I stole his car.
The player on the right takes a beat.
A
Easy.
very impressive finish. The player
I'm
Nope.
simply blown away.
Alright,
East 3.
First place,
One counter.
on the
door
board,
is the
ready to
7 of
fucking rip.
dots. The player is East. The player.
Ooh, this is
finished
weird.
The last
1,
hand
2, 3
quick and
pairs.
dirty.
moving into first place, at least for the moment.
What
Is
are
this a battle
you?
that can be won?
Watching you play and talk about this game feels like giving coded action calls to
The
my
air is
brain.
tense as the players take their turns.
Yeah, we're, this is all just elaborate directions for the fucking microwave pain beams being aimed through your
The
walls.
player 2 tiles to Tempai.
The BAMs are really coming together.
I can no longer play VR games because I am temporarily set up in the room that used to be the nest
Who's
of an
going
old
to make
person.
the
There's a
first
shelf
call
with a
here?
bottle full of sewing needles to my left. Yeah, this space is a lot smaller than the previous one, which is
Another
fine because it's
useless
considerably
draw.
cozier and higher quality. It does mean that going room scale for me is going to be tricky, but I'm always fucking seated when I'm playing VR chat anyway. 1, 2, 3. Not worth it?
Decided that BAMs aren't worth chasing.
Although if I was gonna do that, maybe it was better to cut one of the pairs instead. Well, there's my
The
opportunity.
player is already 1 tile to Tempai.
Witness
This hand is
Rinchan
very
Kaiho
near
during one of
completion.
my Mahjong Soul games. Nice, nice. Saki has arrived to grace your table. Daryl hit Rinchan no me the other day and I'm still mad about it. Didn't even hit fucking Condora for it. We have to finish
Calls on
Saki,
this tile. Took a
which
pass
makes
for
me
now.
upset. Finished the fucking...
The player's going for
I
it.
shouldn't be
That
pushing
tile made it
anything
through.
into this. What am I fucking doing?
Chasing Beach.
I'm curious
I'm trying to
see if
remember
this
what part of the
develops
show
into
we
a
stopped at. I
confrontation.
think it was
Question
right
it,
before
what
the
to do
beach
with still
filler.
holding back. 1 step in the
Beware,
wrong
by the
direction.
way, it's not a show about Mahjong.
player on the
It's a
right.
show about
A
gay
very
girls where they
swift
use
win
Mahjong
off
as a
the wall.
vehicle.
With a fine play, no doubt about it.
リーチ一発ツモ
Oh my god, that's... I fucking hate this. This is like...
East 4. The door
I hate
is
that.
the one of cracks.
That's
the player
menacing.
is north. Heading into the final hand
Nice!
of the
6
match.
shot 10 hand.
Player
I guess I'll
for
just
sumo,
fucking die.
1300. 2600 or more will take first. For Gomen,
How's the audio
a
quality and shit,
Mangan
by the
will
way?
take first.
I haven't,
Well, it's hard to know
So
just
this is a
how
bit of a
this will
smaller
turn out.
space, and so what's going on is that I haven't been able to treat it with moving blankets yet because there are only a couple accessible corners to begin with. I've got a fucking blackout curtain,
The
which is
player.
like kind of
First
okay, but I
place
feel
is
like I
well
might want to
within
fucking steal against
striking
the walls at
range.
some point.
The player, 1 step
I've
in
got
the
a
right
fucking
direction.
rug. Our
This
old
hand
rug
is
for
really
2 large.
beginning to
There's
come
some
together.
hardwood exposed here. I've got a fucking futon.
Draws yet another simple. The player on a roll.
The next few tiles.
Yeah, if there's
could
not a
make
crazy
huge
echo,
difference.
then that's cool. I think I have to control how much I fucking scream because everyone's in closer proximity to
The
one another
player.
now.
That's progress.
This is the point where skill
So
really
instead of
factors
fucking,
in.
like, letting out all of my rage directly through my diaphragm, instead I'm just gonna make noises that sound a little bit like, "Ah!"
Things are at a standstill.
And that'll be it.
The player gaining momentum.
Guys, here's
This
how
hand
Robot
is
can
really
still win.
beginning to come together.
I also fucked up my arm at some point during the move. I thought I was fine. I was fine the entire time I was packing, and then I like woke
air
up
is
and
tense
rotated
as
my
the
arm, and
players
something
take their
happened,
turn.
and now it does not support my weight.
Oh,
But
wow, and
it's been
there's
getting
a
better.
call.
So I'm not like too worried about it. If it persists for a super long time, probably get
No
an
one
X-ray.
dares to make the
Doesn't
any calls on
feel
this
like a
tile.
break,
Took a pass
but
for
like I
now.
also haven't broken something in the upper arm before.
Decided to pass.
For those
on
of you
that
new
middle
here,
weight.
I have a rare genetic defect called bone not good
My oh my! And
that causes my
there's the
bones to be not
beach.
good.
I'm curious to see if this develops into a confrontation.
Will it be? There it is. The player across suffers an
I
unexpected
drank too much
loss.
bone hurting
With
juice
fine
as a
play,
child.
No doubt about it.
That sucks. That sucks so bad. Man. Boner syndrome. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, 3-sided weight for a hand that I hate, but I understand begrudgingly. Apparently the current collab banner is fucking wrestling, which I think is great. I need to get another fucking water jug. There is not enough water in this bottle
始めるわよ
for me to fucking survive a stream.
East 1. The Dora is the 6 of Bams. The player is East.
I'd love to
It
see
feels
some
good to be back on
tile-drawing
mic.
magic here.
Let's see how
Even
this
if I'm doing
battle
fucking
unfolds.
nothing as usual,
The player,
I feel like I'm
one
doing
step
slightly
in the
less
right
fucking
direction.
nothing than
This
I
hand
was
is
when I
really
was just
beginning
like
to come together.
lying on a concrete floor waiting to pack the U-Haul, which was okay. Wrestling or
going to make
wrestling?
the
Wrestling.
first
I'm not
call
sure.
here?
And not just because that
The player,
sentence makes no
2
sense.
tiles to Tempai.
The next few tiles could make a huge difference.
Probably need to reevaluate your water consumption now that you're in an active volcano. Yeah, I need way more water on a regular basis. Cause like it's literally 83
This table
Fahrenheit
is
in
so
here.
quiet, I could hear a pin drop.
That's
My,
28.3 C
oh
apparently.
my, there's the
Oh wow,
beach.
already?
I'm curious to see if this
I mean, I
develops
kind of
into
wanted to cut that
confrontation.
anyway, so.
Question is, can the player survive this
Hydration buff
situation?
finally
The player
validated.
across
I am
table
the
has
hydration
discarded that
bot.
tile.
Bone tits, that's good. What are you?
The player
Yeah, I think it makes
is
sense.
already 1 tile to Tempai.
This hand is very near completion.
The player's going for it.
That tile made it through.
Yeah, I just left that one time out because I had no fucking idea.
Another safe tile.
Call it Ipe chance, I don't know.
Ah,
Okay.
jeez. The player across. A very swift win off the
Did he
wall.
actually...
The player across the table. A very favorable start.
The player across takes a
So
modest
this is
lead.
not left my room, and I reset it the moment it got in. Minimum temperature 77, maximum temperature 89. I think this
East
actually
2.
might live on
The
my desk
Dora
now.
is the 4 of Bams. The player is north. The player across the
Oh
table
yeah, I
is
fucking,
in
since
first.
I got to
The moment
set up my
this is
lights again
anyone's
while I was
game.
doing my fucking desk and
This
shit.
is not an
Check
easy
it.
spot to work around.
Yeah! Now I'm in the fucking dark. Sounds like a normal
The
day in
player
Australian
on the
summer.
left makes
A normal
a
day
call out of
inside
nowhere.
in Australian summer?
Look at that Dora.
This is
The
actually
player,
really
one
cozy.
step
Wait,
in the
hold on,
right
hold on, hold
direction.
on, hold on.
This is the point where skill really factors in.
I summon the gay!
The player on a roll.
This hand is really beginning to come
Very
together.
gentle purple backlight. Normal day outside. Yeah, those are inside temperatures right now.
The player. First place is well within striking range. Any calls on this? Took a pass for now.
It's kind of like cycling between blue, purple, and pink right now.
Uh-oh, East has declared Deech.
Gotta be cautious against an East Beach.
Question is, can the
Wow,
player
you're right
survive?
though. Those
What to
fucking
do
tones
with
in the
this
back
tile?
are definitely super blue.
Still holding back. The player. Is it time for still no calls?
I don't actually want to fold to this.
Chasing Deech.
I'm curious to see if this...
The player on the left. Here we have a cheat.
That kills the Ipatsu.
There it is. The player across suffers an unexpected loss.
One of the
This'll be
extra
a
smart
repeat
bulbs
of
that Az
East.
sent me now lives in our fucking lamp above the couch, bathing it in a gentle gay glow. What are you stealing the German kid pyrotechnic
East
setup?
2.
Oh
One
my
counter.
god.
The Dora is green
I
dragon.
need way
The
louder
player
music
is
if I'm
north.
gonna do that,
The player
though.
on the right is
I need
in
my
first.
music to be
At
at
the moment,
least
this is
20
anyone's
times
game.
louder.
The stage is set. Anything can happen.
I unironically like this and I
The
hate
cracks are really
myself.
coming together.
That is a good ass emote!
The player. That's progress.
The next few tiles could make
That's
a
pretty
huge
good, too.
difference.
That actually sucks, but that's why it's good.
The player gaining momentum.
This is the point where skill really factors.
Oh, wow, and there's a call.
I should stream some Cardigan sometime. I was playing today, and because I now have West Coast internet, I am the bearer
The player
of
is
the...
already one
I feel like it
tile
would have been
to
better to
10-5.
cut the
Nearly
3 pin
every
there.
draw
I don't
has
know.
been an improvement.
I'm now the bearer of the delay 4 curse on East Coast servers, which is a little frustrating. But I think I still get good ping to Hubox in Texas.
The player on the right continues to discard simples. Any calls on this time? Took a pass for now.
I feel like I've made absolutely zero meaningful decisions for the past 10 hands. I don't even think we've played 10 hands. Got a bunch of free emotes from Stickman Champs channel because I joined out of curiosity. It said custom community maps are based as my first message. And the streamer orders his whales to gift me a sub on the spot. Dude, I wish I had war whales. The fuck? That sounds cool.
One step in the wrong direction.
That sounds funny as hell.
Chase the player. Is it top? Still no calls.
That's a safe tile for the player across the table.
Yeah, Australian ping to North American servers is always going to be pretty rough, but especially in, like, a strictly delay-based game. I died. I didn't die.
That's a safe tile for the entire table.
I think there's now a 24/7 server up in Australia.
Maybe it is better to hold back.
Fucking
without any
Fluidity,
green
I think
giant
it was
visible.
called. Nice.carcrewnet.org. I use the web view so much more often than the actual fucking in-game browser these
The
days.
player on the right suffers an unexpected loss.
With a fine play.
Yeah,
No
there's
doubt
Mocha's
about
Bar
it.
and Grill, which is super heavily modded.
ドラ
Somebody is fucking hosting an Australian server called Big Burger, which is like, yeah, dude, fucking you go.
East 3. The Dora is north. The player is west. How does
Yeah, and then
this
Fluidity
starting
Grand
hand
Prix.
look to you?
This
Australia
starting
and
hand
New
is certainly
Zealand.
very competitive.
Now, let's watch how things develop. The player across makes a call out of nowhere. The player
Firefox just
already
blocking it on
2
download
tiles
because
to
it was
10
using
pies.
This hand
HTTP
is
instead of
really beginning to come
HTTPS.
together.
That's funny.
Oh, making a move.
I wish I
here.
had whales. I literally buy you burgers
The
and fish and
player
chips.
across
I know I have
refuses
whales,
to compromise.
but like, you guys aren't directable. You just do stuff, which I appreciate. But it seems like there's
The
some
player,
utility attached to the
first place
ability to
is
just
well
point a bunch of
within
people with
striking
money at a
range.
cause and say,
The
go.
player
The
across
closest I ever
makes a
get to that
call
is,
on another crack.
hey dude. Yeah, honestly, you know what? I'm actually just
Maybe it
done
is better
throwing
to hold
Manzu
back
now.
Without any east tiles visible.
I could throw this, but then I'd have to throw this later, so.
Any calls on? Took a pass for now.
Are we done throwing honors too? This is still live. I kinda don't like that.
The player is already 1 tile
This is
to
interesting.
10 by.
It's important to find the best.
The player on the right already calls a second meld. What to do with this tile? Still holding back.
Okay, so I can cut this to actually fucking break up the set. That's good. That means I can still fight with this, I think.
The player, is it time for a call? Still no
It's not
calls.
open Itsu, right?
Decided that cracks aren't worth chasing.
Got a pair of 3s embedded in there.
The air
I
is
think Abs
very
probably
tense
has it
at this
right.
moment.
Less whaling and more bullying, sharking, if you will. Nah, sharking is when you
The
drop
player
through a
on the
platform
right
and
discards
then
another bam.
use an aerial with upward momentum to immediately latch back on.
Doubled up on a tile that was just discarded.
Hellsword stream. Why did you edit your face out of this photo with a fucking red 3-pin made
Is
of
this
frogs?
hand going to end quietly?
Actually, Actually, wait, why do you have a fucking blue snowball? I died!
There it is.
Wrong.
Yes!
That's a roam from across the table.
This will be a repeat of
オニ
East.
スダブトンドラドラパネマン
I saw the pretty weight and just went for it.
East 3, one counter. The Dora is
Take the extra
2 of
1,000 while I'm
dots.
here.
The player is West. The player across the table
Great, 6
is
on
in
10 again.
first.
What's needed is a
I
roam
fucking,
off the
I
point
love
leader.
that.
Is this a battle that can be won?
You killed that. No, I died. I did not kill them, I fucking perished. Huh, I have 1.9% dropped
The player,
frames. I wonder what
one
that's all about.
step in the right direction.
The next
Well-
few tiles could make a huge
Yeah, I think
difference.
I saw like 0% dropped frames for the entire fucking time that I was in Missouri, and that was the only good thing about that place, was having access
The
to Google
player
Fiber.
on a roll.
If
This
I drop
hand is
2%
really needing
frames,
to come together.
but then like my living space doesn't periodically flood with sewage, I'd say that's probably a good trade.
The player looking for a way to rise from the dead here.
Okay, just fucking rub it in. I get it. I pushed at a dumb time because I saw a pretty weight. And I know about the Hawaiian shirt. That's just what you
What's
do.
going to happen to this score gap?
Ah, fuck. That reminds me. I have to get my fucking Oculus controllers RMA'd again.
Another useless draw.
Because my left stick literally looks like somebody is just fucking... there's a poltergeist wiggling it.
The player. Is there any way to turn the tables here?
Do I leave both of
Any
these on, or
calls
does it
on
look
this
better
tile?
with one of them off?
Took a pass for now. What to do with this tile? Still holding back.
I actually don't know if there's any way I can participate in this game anymore. I think it might look better with
Things
only one.
are at a standstill.
Maybe if I need to do like face tracking or green screen stuff, I'll go for a second. But if I green screen, what am I gonna do with all these fucking posters? They're not even all up yet.
The air is tense as the players take their turns.
Clearly I need 100 more Bluetooth smart bulbs so I can do real-time try-hard lighting.
Who's going to make the first call here?
Hey Siri, set the scene to bright.
I see storm clouds on the horizon.
That's just the overhead
This table
light.
is so quiet I could hear a pin drop. The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
Hey Siri, set the scene to gay.
Have things calmed down for the moment?
You useless piece of shit.
The player
Hey
on
Siri,
the right discards another
set the
crack.
scene to gay.
The player, is it time for a call? Still no calls.
Siri is... Hey Siri, are you homophobic?
Who will seize the win this hand?
What did you fucking say to me?
The player. Here we have a
I'm
call.
doing it, I'm
The
flipping.
new Dora is 9 dots.
This could sound an alert to the other players.
Decided
Seems to me that
pass
all
on
humans
that
deserve
middle weight.
something.
The player.
I don't know,
That's
I'm
a
just gonna
call.
try to do
The player.
something.
That's progress.
Can't believe I speak to Burger and then I have an overrated voice-controlled light show.
Who will
Hey,
arise
it also plays
victorious this
Pokemon
time?
Unite,
Hanemon Tempai.
which
This
has
hand may
been
have a poor weight.
my
but it's still
interim
moving.
obsession because it is a shit-on-kids game just like Fantasy Strike,
Between
but
a
it is
rock and a
even
hard
easier.
place.
流局
Nobody wins this shootout.
2 players are Tempai.
Alright, great work everyone.
East 4.
Dora
2
High Pie,
counters.
there's hope.
The Dora is Green Dragon. The player is South. Heading
Wait,
into
there's
the final
actually
hand
hope!
of the match.
Oh no!
Player has one final chance to make a big move.
Well, it's hard to know just how this will turn out.
In a more KH interview, The one where he fucking talked
Maybe
about
it is
how
better to hold
he was
back
concerned
without
about
any North
Smash
tiles
Bros.
visible.
Lining up with the Kingdom Hearts lore. Do I? I have
The
to.
player,
I obviously
Dora
have
Khan.
to.
The new Dora is too cracked.
This could sound an alert to the other players.
The player, already 2 tiles to Tempai.
Look at how
The
possible
next
this
few
actually
tiles
is. What the
could
fuck?
make a huge difference.
Look at how
The
possible this
player
is!
already 1 tile to Tempai.
Certain tiles.
I
will
need
fit
one
right into
call.
his hand. Others will gradually transform it.
What the fuck?
Betting on an influx of cracks here.
You could say that.
Wow, look at that. Paimon Tempai.
This hand may have a poor weight.
I don't even
but it's
know.
Still explosive.
If I, like, win off this, if I fucking direct hit Toyman. Like, I don't even know if I fucking climb out of last. I think I have to either sumo or hit, fucking...
And there's the
Holy
beach.
what?
Between a rock and a hard place.
I'm throwing a 5 into it. I don't care, nothing you ever do can make me care.
Chasing beach.
Between a rock and a hard place.
Let me win!
The player.
Let
looking
me
for a
have
way to
something
rise
nice.
From the dead here. The player's going for it.
That tile made it through.
Manzu are not leaving anyone's hands except these two are fucking Ricci, so they don't have the
Tile for
choice.
the
Oh,
Holy shit, there it is. My deliverance.
Arone.
Alright.
Wow, what a show. Ended with the player across the table in first.
ドラゴン
I'm
大満
simply
We got
blown
there.
away.
I lived. Even finished above fucking starting points. God, this game is so dumb. This game is actually dumb. Oh, nice job. Why are we talking about League of Mahjong again? Fuck! A unique implementation of American Mahjong with the ability to forward jump removed as it was too over-centralizing. This is an in-joke that nobody will properly understand in like a year.
East 1. The Dora is the 2 of Bams.
Oh,
The
it's actually
player is
86 in
North.
here now. It's fucking
The
heating up.
player. Last match was a flurry of strong plays. This
A
match
flurry
will
of
be
strong
all
plays.
about
You mean when I
catching the
recheated the dealer
Let's see how this
Paimon?
battle unfolds.
One, two, four, seven, eight, nine.
Who's going to
Where
make
the hell am I
first
going to
call
find
here?
value in this piece of
The
shit?
player. Already 2 tiles to
Could be
Tempai.
Onitsu.
This hand is really beginning to come
That
together.
is hotter than Florida outside right now. Yeah, that is an indoor temperature, my brother. I'm glad I have the fucking fan going. That's all I'm gonna say.
This table is so quiet I could hear a pin drop.
It's a bit toasty, you could say.
Maybe it is better to hold back without any green dragons visible.
My fucking...
Any calls on this tile?
It's
Took a
not
pass for
just
now.
my shoulder, but like my left wrist is also pretty fucked up after the move, because like,
What
hello,
to
it's
do
time to
with
lift a
this
bunch
tile?
of heavy things.
Oh,
You do not really
no,
have
and
the
there's
option
a
to
call.
bitch out of this, because if you don't do it, you don't get to have those things in the new place. So like, alright.
Probably looking to block that green dragon for quite a while.
Body wear and tear sucks. Just fucking put me in metal. Put me in metal, put me on the
Another
internet.
useless
I don't
draw.
care. Fuck it, we're done. I'm tired of it.
Who's going to pull away from the
I
pack?
like how I've drawn 0 Pinzu.
Oh,
That is
making
my
a
favorite
move
part
here.
of this fucking Honitsu attempt. Maybe I can pretend to be Tenpai. What fucking game is this?
Decided that cracks aren't worth chasing.
I click on H show. What is this?
How are the player? Is it time for a call? Still holding back.
I'm just choosing not to respond to what's going on right now. No, but actually,
No one
like,
dares to
what is
make the
this? I've never
first
seen
move.
this. Is it about to be on the fucking advent calendar?
The player on the right drops a pair.
I realized that I still have the
player
fucking
made a
Corn
call
Man
there.
Makes
image
the call
up
on
in my
critical
background,
tile.
which I think is just great.
Uh-oh, East has declared Nietzsche.
Gotta be cautious against an East Beach.
That's
Will it
actually
be
safe against
possible
them,
to
which is
catch
neat.
up here?
Chaos Breaker.
The player on the
okay.
right has discarded that tile.
Visually, it looks kind of alright.
The player's going for it.
That tile made it through.
Dude, if they put fucking Roblox games on the advent calendar, I think I get a union. I'm not ready for fucking
Is this
Roblox
hand
Decidia.
going to end
I'm not
quietly?
equipped to handle that correctly.
Who will seize the
CB3 team
win
game, the
this
team that made
hand?
KOF 2002 original.
The
Huh.
player on the left. Here
That's
we
neat.
have a cheat. Still no calls. The player,
Gonna push the
Tempai.
one
Card
tile.
just in time. On one of the last few tiles.
There it is.
No way.
The player across.
That
suffers
sucks
an
so bad.
unexpected loss.
The player on the left, a very thick one.
East 2.
Ah, well.
The Dora is the
I like how I
two
drew
of
like
Bams. The
2
player
Pinzu and
is
18
west.
tiles, by the way.
The player on the left is
That's
in
not
first.
actually even
At the
that
moment,
like
this is anyone's game.
bad of a fucking
This
low
is
roll, is
not
it?
an easy spot to work around. Any calls on this tile?
There's
Take a
no
pass
value
for
here.
now.
I think I'll chill.
The player, already 2 tiles to Tempai.
The next few tiles could make a huge difference.
That's the last tile. Any takers?
Do I lock it in as a pair?
Still holding back.
I think I'm fine with that.
The player on the left drops a pair. Decided to pass on that edge weight. What to do with this still no call?
Yeah, no pinfu, but I don't know. Maybe I'll fucking find something else.
The player, is it time for a call?
Threw away door acceptance because it was
Draws
dog.
yet another simple.
Tab into random friend group Discord, see a VTuber next to fucking Terry Crews. Okay. That's just what we're doing today.
The player.
Yeah, random fucking Ippei really does seem like the only way to get actual value out of this. If it's just shit Tenpai, and I think with points this close, I really do just Ricci and look for Sumo or Rudora. But Lamau. Dude, you know what this fucking conversation reminds me of for no reason at all? I want to play Minecraft again. I don't actually know why. Although it was brought to my attention that Fabric mods have there's a mod that just lets you put down a Ricci table. It is actually less featureful than the tile gun table IMO, although it does have tile count displays.
Will it be possible to catch up here? One step in the wrong direction.
Yeah, if I throw these, it's at least Tanya, so I don't mind.
The player on the right made a call there.
The player across the table has
Okay,
discarded
actually,
that tile.
quick stream delay test. Can I get a Tyrone W or your favorite emote whenever you hear this?
Dora. The player's going for it. The player on the right. Here we have a cheat.
Okay, it's not
The
too
player
badly
on the
delayed then.
left. Here we have a cheat.
Just checking.
How are the players going to approach?
At some point, they need to fully rebrand to Gay Robot and just give it up. But I bought a fucking domain.
The player. One tile to Tenpai.
Certain tiles will fit right into this hand. Others
Because
will gradually
there's a thing
transform
on the
it.
broadcaster's end, just for what it's worth, where
Another safe tile.
if you drop frames, then you can get ahead of your viewers pretty badly.
What an incredible
Wow, that is terrible.
Off the wall.
That took care of
This
that
sucks
easy.
so bad.
East 3. The Dora is the one of dots. The player is south. The player on the right is in first.
Still very much in a position to win the game.
The stage is set.
Very good.
Anything can happen.
So, hopeless
What's
dog
going to
water
happen
hands
to
yet
this
again.
Score gap. The player.
Never mind, it
one
might be
step
okay.
in the right direction.
This is the point where skill really factors in.
Any calls on? Took a pass for now. The player.
Oh yeah, I need
Is
to
there
fucking
any way
release
to
that new
turn the
version of
tables
Juicebox,
here?
which means
The
I need to do
player.
one last
Two
testing
tiles to
session on the new
10.
internet
This hand
before
is really beginning
I
to
actually
come
make the
together.
release, because it's been so long since I fucking looked at that code. It literally, how old is the fucking last release? July 28th. The last version of that add-on is a fucking year old.
The player is already one tile to Tenpai.
This hand looks nothing like it did at the start.
Still holding back.
リーチよ
There it is.
Yeah, alright.
Each.
That is a very confident reach.
It's Richidora 1. Wow, it's
The
crazy.
player across follows
But
suit.
it's a good weight, so okay.
Oh my!
Never mind.
I hear a
Now it's
roar.
Richidora
The
1
hand was
cuts.
quicker than lightning.
I'm
With
simply
Ura.
blown away.
With Ura!
リーチ一発ドライオン姉番
Nice game! very good.
East 4.
The average
The
value
Dora
of Ricci is
the
more than
7
just
of
one
dots.
Han.
The player is East. Heading into the final hand
What is with
of
these
the
fucking high
match.
buys
The
tonight?
player is in
Holy.
first and will normally play the hand fast.
Is this a lead that can be defended? The player, one step in the right direction.
The next few tiles could make a huge difference.
I think I already wrote patch notes for the new version. I just have to actually like make sure that it won't randomly catch fire. I think there was something related to
are at
battle
a
mode that was
standstill.
annoying.
Oh, wow, and there's a call.
He also lets you spend bits to time out
Whatever
someone
happens,
for 200
it'll
bits
be
per minute,
something
which
to
is an
talk
advanced
about.
feature. Oh god. Dude, I gotta set up fucking automatic channel point redeems at some point. Daryl showed me the fucking
The players
site
are
that he uses
already
for it.
visualizing
But
their
it
winning
can like
hands.
take direct control of your OBS and shit, which is just crazy. I'm hitting the loud easy
The
button
player,
manually
that's
right now.
progress.
I am in the
This
fucking
folks,
dark
The
ages.
player on the right
Nagashi
already
chats?
calls a second meld.
Eat.
My, oh my, and there's
Grassroots
the
back
beat.
for to make Twitchy
There
worth
it
it.
is. The player on the left suffers an
But because it's worse
unexpected loss.
trying to be
That was a
funny
speedy
instead of
finish. worse
trying to be profitable, it's okay.
リーチ一発ドラ
The player.
Well, that was a game that I participated in. Mashing the shit out. Yo, when is my fucking ibuprofen gonna kick in? My wrist is still killing me. Clearly you need more ibuprofen. I think it's kind of a new low for us to reach when, like, my chat is trying to tell me to overdose on painkillers as a prank. FF14 timer slow as shit. Twitch delay is 3 to 5 oh no. Not Twitch plays Domin Mahjong. That's too powerful. That's way too much. God, I'm looking at the juice box changelog now.
East
Boy, oh
one.
boy, did I
The
fuck
Dora
up so many
is
things while
east.
making
the
this.
The player is north.
The player. Last match, we
Fucking
saw
Lat
a very
released a version of
impressive win.
Haste with
This
like
match is
weight-based
sure to
nerfs
have
in it,
just
and I
as many
complained
opportunities.
non-stop until they
Let's
fixed
see
it.
how this battle unfolds.
But then, like, I took that weight-based nerf version of Haste and used it as the base of the add-on and didn't notice for, like, a year. And I'm like, wow, why are heavy characters so weak in this ecosystem?
Who's going to make the first call here?
So were the music purchases worth it? Don't answer that, actually. I'm afraid to know the answer.
This table is so
Twitch plays
quiet, I
Elsword
can hear a
fucking
pin drop.
rules.
The
Not the
player,
least of which because you had to
already
use a
2 tiles
fucking,
to Tempai.
like,
This hand is
self-root
really
kit
beginning to come together.
to actually get the game to recognize emulated inputs. Sanshoku chance? More than chance, this is just it, right? Although...
The player is already 1 tile to Tempai.
This hand is very
I'll let
near
the shape
completion.
slide if it can.
Any calls on this tile? Took a pass for now.
Wow, that's...
There it is! Neat!
I could
That is
Dama
a
for a
very
bit,
confident
but I kind of
reach.
don't care. Twitch chat won a lot of games!
Who will come out on top in this confrontation? Oh my! Amazing! What a
No big deal.
spectacular draw!
Takes the lead in the race.
Twitch
the
chat
player.
is
The
just
player
playing fucking
takes a
A-rank
modest
PvP,
lead.
and literally all they know how to do is get knocked down and mash neutron bomb and wake up. And the character is just spec'd with max neutron bomb and doesn't do anything else. It's got like fucking skill level gear on.
East 2. The Dora is the 3 of dots. The player is West.
Sometimes they did
The
combos
player
though.
went for a quick finish last hand.
Because fucking
Taking a
Awakening
modest
mode
lead for
auto
that
follow-ups kind
This
of
is
exist.
not
LP was
an
better at
easy
that though.
spot
If you
to
wanted to
work around.
face roll, LP was better for it. This
Things
video
are
is
at a
6 years
standstill.
old? Oh my god! Kaze is in the comments for this video!
The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
This is the point where skill really factors in.
Dreama is also... What is Dreama up to these days?
The air is tense as the
L-Sword
players
videos 5
take
years
their
ago.
turns.
Alright, message received. Glad you're doing better things, my man.
Who's going to make the first call here? Draws yet another simple.
I actually don't think Manzu's part of my fucking game right now, so I'm just gonna throw 6 early.
This table is so
Got
quiet,
kind of
I
into
could hear
cooking
a pin
YouTube, but
drop.
I'm still kind of stuck with sutures and holes in my gums. Ugh. Dude, cooking videos, I had to stop self-harming with that shit. I'd just be like 5 a.m., like, I shouldn't eat right before bed.
How are the
And then I'm
players
like,
going
but
to
what if I
approach
scrolled my
this
YouTube
hand?
feeds? Oh, here's someone making ASMR pastries. Here's your willpower check for the fucking
No
day.
one dares to make the first move. Any calls on this tile? Took a pass for now.
This is fucking...
What to do with this tile? Still holding back.
This is obvious G-Toy. Watch cooking videos while you eat? That's strong. That's good thinking. So, of my isolated tiles,
The air
these
is
are both,
very tense at this
one of-
moment. My, oh my, and there's the niche.
I'm curious to see it
There it is.
fucking
the
fell
player
off.
across
Love the
takes a
Sumogiri bot
beating.
with a
life.
fine play. No doubt about it.
リーチ一発白ドラさん金番
I wonder if we have the ingredients required for proper muffins right now. I kind of want to go to round
The
1
door
tomorrow,
is
actually.
The 3 of cracks. The player is
I don't know
south.
whether it's related to food.
The player
I guess
on
because
the
they have the
left
world's
is in
shittiest
first.
snack bar at
At the
round
moment,
1.
this is anyone's
It's not that
game.
shitty, but like for the
stage is
price.
set. Anything
Why
can
ever?
happen.
Your favorite meals to cook? We mainly work with super basic staples around here because
The
fucking
player,
keeping
one
food
step
budget
in the
tight
right
means
direction.
that
This
we have
hand
to
is
sell
really
a
good.
little bit less of
The
our time.
player on the left makes
So,
a
like,
call out of nowhere.
We have all kind of
This hand is
invested
now a guaranteed
collectively
too
into
high.
making the most bomb-ass fried rice on earth. And like most good things, it
Any
starts with
calls on
bacon
the
fat.
pass for now. The
If I had a
player,
button that
2
played the
tiles
American
to
national
Tempai.
anthem,
The next
here's
two
where it
tiles
would go.
could make a huge difference.
Be sure to get your impressions in the Chuny Cap. Dude, I want to do more than get my impressions. I want to fucking do arcade streams if I can. I don't know how feasible it is,
The player on the left already calls a
but
second. What to do
I'd
with
like
this
to
time? Still
explore the
holding back.
possibility. There
Decide
are
that
actually so
dogs
many
aren't
terrible
worth
shapes
chasing.
in this hand. You guys ever seen an image of a computer setup with a pig on the left? What?
The player.
Are you
First place
speaking
is well
English?
within striking range.
Sanshoku Shanta. Ah,
The
maybe.
player on the left
Maybe. With the
continues to
pair, maybe that
discard
was the way to
symbols.
do it. I'm gonna blame the heat wave eroding my fucking brain. There's 87 degrees in here.
Decided to pass on that.
We're
edge
pivoting.
weight.
Guess what we're pivoting to?
The player, One tile to Tempai.
It's
This
important
guy,
to find the best
this is
possible weight.
5 vertical monitors and just a whole ass
Decided that
pig.
cracks aren't worth chasing.
This is such a good image, I don't even care that I dealt
Suffers
in.
an unexpected loss.
This will be a repeat.
Dude,
feast.
what is this? This image fucking rules. Five vertical monitors,
East 3.
desk held
One
up
counter.
entirely
The
by
Dora
fucking
is
moving
west.
boxes.
The player is south. How does this starting hand
Pig.
look to you?
This starting hand is certainly very competitive.
Cabling
Now,
from
let's
hell.
Watch how things develop.
1, 2, 3, sure.
Any calls on this tile?
Room?
The player makes a call out of nowhere.
This could sound an alert to the other
Why
players.
not?
The player.
I had it in my
already
brain that it
2
was going to be
tiles
Toy Toy
Tempai.
already, but I
This
really,
is the
there
point
was
where
no
skill
reason not
really
to cut the
factors
1.
in.
I don't even think it's that big of a loss to do that.
What
but-
to do with this tile? The player already calls a second meld. The player is already 1 tile.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'm
Tempai.
actually going to
Certain
be
tiles
playing
will fit right into this
for
hand.
first in any
Others will
significant
gradually
capacity
transform
this
it.
game. And it's kind of a meme because somebody's just Mulgariing anyway. So maybe I just fucking slide into a comfortable second and chill out.
What's going to happen to this score gap?
You ever get so tilted playing the Shikime-sama 5 times at once, you start preparing short.
The player.
That
there
is
any
one of
way
the
that
most
the player- Is it
specific
time for a
fucking
call?
sentences.
The player.
That is
Here
beautiful.
We have the player. Tempai.
Alright, I'm checked out. Wait, maybe I can
Things
exchange for
calm
a
down the
5.
moment.
And he did not auto discard if I can fucking 5. I tried posting the pig image on a Discord
and
and got
there's
blocked.
the beat.
There are any number of
I'd
responses here.
classify that image as explicit. I think that's fair.
The
Gonna get
player.
banned from
Can
Twitch
this
for
hand
posting that
withstand
shit.
The heat?
You say stand the heat?
This can't complete an open weight
He
on
said
the
stand
right.
the heat. I actually
The
do
player
this. I'm
is
so
down to
dumb.
1 tile.
This could sound an alert to the other players.
I just noticed the extremely helpful indicator at the bottom of this. I'm never gonna
Is
get
this
that in
hand
focus,
Going to end quite
but it just says
Chasing
dry
You gotta
under
be
the
cautious
humidity.
against an east beach.
There's like a dedicated
players
spot on the
come.
shitty fucking
There
LCD
it is.
display
That's
for the
a
word
run from
dry.
the left.
with a fine play, no doubt about it.
Reminds me of one of the first raids we got on one of my servers, just spamming images of slaughterhouses. Hey, what's going on in the VTuber community? What's happening there? Okay, that game was fucking stupid. Somebody was just AFK from fucking first hand. Very cool, really appreciate your input. Oh yeah, wrestling or wrestling. New Japan Pro Wrestling Company Limited, all rights reserved. It's just a monthly thing if you're a public server. Very cool. Hitbox Dimension is public. Dude, this doesn't even look like a real image. Like, I'm gonna put this up on screen really quickly. And you guys are gonna tell me what the fuck is going on. This webpage screenshot rules so fucking hard. Look at how cool this is. They're voiced. Just in case you were wondering. Oh, server discovery public. Yeah, fucking perish. Fucking perish. Hey, wait a minute. That one's got a crown. I like her. And a cute dress. Reroll until we get Rainmaker right. This fucking character is still technically available, but now in giant ass pool. How do we sell voices to people? Put the girl in the penguin hat. I actually still want to roll BGM Gacha. I fucking hate that I just want all the fucking songs.
始めるわよ。
East 1. The Dora is the 3 of dots. The player is north.
Oh, did BBH finally fucking kill Spin Master?
This starting hand is
I swear I've been
certainly
watching
very
him try to kill
competitive.
this game for
Let's
like...
see how this battle unfolds.
Oh, no, this is Neo Rank Masters. This is fucking...
The player
This is in one
already
season.
2 tiles to Tempai.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
Do I
The
just actually
player
do it?
is already 1 tile to Tempai.
Chance
This
is
hand
possible
is very
here.
near completion.
It's a little bit awkward. It might have to slide around a little bit, but with the pair of 1-pins, Junchan is possible.
Who's going to make the first call here?
I kind of want to keep it open for both ways.
This table is so quiet I could hear a pin drop. Any calls on this tile? Took a pass
Nah.
for now.
I want AJ to take a trip to VT someday. I misclicked VT at one point and just scrolled in horror for like 10 minutes.
What to do with still holding back?
It's like, what if idol culture was way worse?
This hand is going nowhere.
Here's some
Things
okay
are
shit
at a
posts there,
stance.
though.
The player. It's still no calls.
Do I go for it? Nah. I feel like I take V Shunten and just kill out.
The air is tense as the players take their turns. The player on the left continues to discard simples.
I would really appreciate it if we could get that new blower motor
Who's
in
going
sooner
to
than
pull
like the
away
end of
from
the
the
month.
pack?
But I guess I'm just gonna be chilling for a bit. Yeah, let's actually... I don't know. I feel like I've waited for long enough that I'm just gonna start dismantling my
How are
hand
the
to make it do
players going
something.
to approach this hand? One step in the wrong direction.
I'm just upset. I feel like I could do the VTuber thing
No
at some
one
point,
dares to
but
meet. My, oh my, and there's the beach!
I'm
I don't
curious
know.
to
Hard
see
to
if
say.
this develops into a confrontation.
Will it be possible to catch up here?
The player across the table has discarded that tile.
from the SF6 commentator trailer and all that current buzz. Remember when VF5 had commentators calling your matches in JP and dubbed in English all the way back in 2007? Sorry, I do not... I wish I had been tuned into Virtua
The air
Fighter
is
at that
very
time,
tense at the-
but I think in
Chasing
07,
Beach.
Gotta
I
be
was
cautious
still like...
against an East Beach.
Question is,
What
can the
was I
player
doing in
survive
07?
this situation?
That's a safe tile for the player across the table.
Hold on, when did Brawl release?
Have things calmed down for the moment?
Oh my god, Brawl is 08? I did not authorize the flow of time. Fucking get me out of
The
here.
player on the right. What an incredible win off the wall.
The player on the right, a very favorable
And use
start.
$8,000 and
player
16
on
months
the
of
right
waitlist in
takes
YouTube
a
can become the
modest
enemy.
lead.
I've got a commission waiting from Chenji for
East
a
one,
model.
one counter. The Dora is the
I
three
don't
of
know
cracks. The player
if
is north.
the
player on
fucking
the
AR
right
kit
is
blend
in
shape
first.
shit
The
is
player
within
has
their
between
reach, or
30
whether
and
that's something I'm gonna have to
40,000
look elsewhere
points.
for or learn
Still
myself.
very much in a position to win
But
the game.
it could be
This is
repurposed. I know
not
a
an
lot of
easy
indie
spot to work
VTubers prefer
around.
to go the 3D route rather than looking for the incredibly specialized and specific skill set of people with deranged Life 2D ability.
What's going to happen to this score gap? The player.
And so I
one
could go
step
that
in
route,
the
I
right
feel
direction.
The next few times.
I'd also feel
could
like
make
kind of a
huge
jackass
difference.
bothering to like have
Look
an
at that Dora.
interesting looking setup. If I did that though. There's no way it's not Honitsu, right?
The player. Is there any way to turn
Going
the
full
tables
PNG
here?
tuber has its appeal for sure. I feel like I could do that. For the uninitiated, that's the shit where it's just
Things
like
are at a standstill.
you've just got a character. It's just a fucking image.
The player. 2 tiles to
Couple
tempo.
frames of
This is the
animation,
point where skill
maximum.
really factors in.
Usually just one for mic audio, one for no mic audio.
The air is tense as the players take their turns.
I think Icarus FW is now just a giant Moai head that does nothing but play weird Windows 95 shmups, and like,
Who's going to make any calls
I
on
think they're
this tile?
cooler than me.
Oh, wow. And
Calling
there's a
invigorates your hand and the
Kills
field.
Ikatsu.
call. The player's going for it.
That tile made it through. The player on the left has
One
discarded that
image
tile.
total. People fucking do that in FF14. They have a little image of their character that'll cover the chat box. It's pretty common.
How are the players going to approach this hand? One step
I should probably
in the
not
wrong
chase this. I
direction.
think I'm dumb as hell for calling. I'm so indecisive. Fuck. And yeah, my East 1 music on this client
Look at
is
that
Magical
Dora.
Sound Shower. This is Sega Net Mahjong, so a lot of Sega properties have some representation here.
No one dares to
But-
make the first move.
I will have to spend yet more money if I want the Magatsu Pinch theme as one of my
Chasing
Ricci
Beach.
themes.
I'm curious to
Ah!
see if this develops into a confrontation.
Will it be possible to catch up here?
Okay.
That's a safe tile for the player on the left.
I've got Virtua Fighter music in my South rounds for Sanma. Maybe I should move it up.
The three
Everybody?
players each.
Taking a gamble here.
And
The
these
player.
are both...
What to do
I didn't
with
even
this
mean to
the
throw
pass
that.
For now.
Don't.
There it is. The player across takes a beating.
This will be a repeat of East.
My brain is completely fucked right now. I am so bad at Mahjong. Yeah, here we go. Fucking... Units!
Yeah, that's
The greatest!
East 1, 2 counters. The Dora is the 8 of cracks. The player is north.
I'd love to see some tile drawing magic here.
The stage is set. Anything can happen.
Hey, well, fucking lucky Pell, we got an East repeat, so...
What's going to happen to this score
To
gap?
vibe out for a bit.
The player on the right makes a call
Alright, you
out
can now
of
play VF4
nowhere.
and Fightcade. I need to get on the new Fightcade shit,
The
dude.
player, one step
I've barely
in the right
touched it
direction.
since fucking
hand
Bear
is really beginning
started
to
becoming
come
a thing.
The player gaining momentum.
But yeah, it's like...
the next few tiles.
Any
Fightcade
calls
has a
on this
lot
tile? Take
of
a
really
pass
good
for
support
now.
for games that you might have kind of had in
What
your
to
head
do
as
with
like,
this
oh,
still
this is
holding
not
back?
emulatable. They've been getting super strong recently. Three pairs
The
bad,
player,
but there's also
is there
kind of
any
no
way to
value in this
turn the
hand,
tables
so
here? The player, is it still no calls?
I figure pursuing Toy Toy or Chi-Toy at least kind of exists. God, I don't even know what the fuck this is. The correct decision was overwhelmingly to
come
cut the
out
pair
on
there
top
other than
in this
fucking snipping out of the 5-7.
Whatever happens, it'll be something to talk about.
But I'm making bad choices right now because it is too fucking warm in here.
The players are already visualizing their winning hands.
Wonder if I can do homemade ice cream. Yeah?
doubled up on a tile that was just discarded. Have things calmed down for the moment? The player is already
Well,
one
we made it
tile
here.
to Tenpai.
Certain tiles will fit
No matter
right into
what way
this
this
hand.
completes, I think it
Others
kinda
will
sucks.
gradually transform it.
How are the players going to approach this
I
hand?
think if I bring another box fan or something in here, it's gonna blast so loudly that nobody can hear me on stream. I think we got one of the tornadoes on the kitchen counter right now doing fucking airflow duty. But while my door is closed, that's not
No one
really
dares
helping
to
me
make
that
the
much.
first move. The player on
Hey,
the
check out
right
my fake
continues
flush.
to discard simples.
Wait, this is actually decent at faking a flush, I think.
There it is! Neat!
It's not a good weight, but it's fucking Ipedora 1.
The player across the table is assuming that it's an open weight.
The player on the right is on the defense.
This is gonna come as
against the
absolutely no
player's
surprise
reach.
to anybody, but the game that I absolutely want rollback for the worst in the whole fucking world right now is PM.
The player across decides to match
Project
the player's
M, Project
discard.
Plus
The
rollback
player in this
would be
hand
like,
withstand
I
the
might
heat.
never play
Player across the
anything
table won't
else.
be taking risks
Also, I've been
here.
really enjoying Ravels
Everybody
recently.
wins this shootout.
Only the player
Ravels
is
is like,
Tenpai.
they gave me a straightforward brawler character that's good at everything, and so I feel insanely privileged.
East 2, 3 counters. The Dora is the 3 of cracks. The player
Combo
is west.
3 and 1
How
bet
does
still on
this
the board,
starting
huh?
hand look
Alright.
to you?
A quick Tenpai
It
is
is
very
time
much
for
in the
stupid
cards here.
bullshit fast
Now,
hands.
let's watch how things develop. Any calls on this? Took a pass for now. What's going to happen to this? What to do with this tile? Still holding back.
I also keep mentioning this every time PM comes up in conversation, but I really appreciate how the standard in a lot of regions is automatic L canceling on
the
these
player.
days.
Is there any way to turn the tables here?
People have just decided they don't really care about that aspect of the game enough to like let the mechanic turn off newcomers. And like
This
for
table
playing
is
with my
so
friends
quiet,
who
I
are like
can
good
hear
at
a
Smash
pin drop.
games but
The
not
player.
good at like a
The
lot of
time,
technical
still
stuff,
No calls.
that's absolutely where I'm at. I was gonna say something like I wish I knew about more. I wish I knew more about
Things
Tekken,
are
but what I
at a
really wish is that I
standstill.
really wish Newt was here, because I know he has really fucking strong opinions on T5, and I would just like to read that for a while, please.
Another useless draw.
High level Tekken movement
The
is
player
crazy
on the
because
right continues
it
to
looks so
discard
unassuming. Like, it doesn't look as input heavy as it actually is. It looks like so relaxed.
The air. My oh my!
It's fast.
There's the need.
It's like impactful
Curious
for
to see
sure.
if this
but-
develops into a confrontation.
Will it be possible to catch up here? The player. One tile to Tenpai.
This hand is very near completion.
It's like PM. PM with fucking input
One step
assist
in the wrong
takes care of
direction.
so much shit that people are bothered by in Melee. With input assist and auto L cancel. Input assist, by the way, is their name for a
The air
3-frame
is
buffer
very tense
that you
at
can
this
switch
moment.
on. And like, I'm not
The player
a
across
top
the
tier
table
Melee
just
player.
pushed
I'm not
that
even
tile
like good
through.
at all at Melee. I barely play. So I want to talk over people who have specialized knowledge on this type of stuff.
Ah, geez.
But what I will
The
say is
player
that
on
the
right.
conversations
What
that
an
result from stuff
incredible
like
win off the wall.
box controllers,
fine play.
fucking digital
No
to
doubt
analog
about it.
controllers, or hardware remaps like the Goomwave is really funny because like people start getting real fucking worried as soon as basic, like, input convention assumptions are challenged.
East 3. The Dora is
The implications
nine
of, like,
bounds.
being
The player
able to do
is
things
south.
even slightly
The
more
player on the
reliably
right is
are
in
big,
first.
according to
Somebody
almost
needs
everyone.
To put a stop to this madness.
Granted,
What's needed
the
is
loud
a
parts of
off the point
communities
leader.
for
Is this a
competitive
battle
games
that can be won?
are usually super wrong about everything. But, like, it says something that the community sentiment is there. Are people
What's going
still
to happen
mulding about
to this
hitboxes in
score
Tekken?
gap?
Really? I thought that kind of passed. That's, like, surprising to hear.
The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
This hand is really beginning.
Any calls on this tile? Took a pass for now.
Is it just easy KBD, or is there other stuff? I think that was a mistaken cut by, like, a lot, but I also kind of want to call this hand, so... It's probably actually
player,
fine,
is
just
there any
cuts that
way
make
to
things
turn the
easier to call
tables here?
seem to make sense. But those 3 pins are a one-of, so...
Another useless draw.
Fighting
What to
game
do with
hitboxes
this
should be
tile?
1-to-1 with the
Wow,
model.
and there's a
Superior
call. The player
limb-based
is already
combat.
1 tile to Tempai.
It's important to find the best possible way.
The Skullgirls hit slice stuff makes me so fucking happy looking at it. It's like, the reason nobody has any fucking normals in that game is because the hitboxes are so accurate.
Have things. The player. Is it time for a...
今度
The player. Tempai.
No Yaku in this hand yet.
We'll get there, don't worry about it. I will find my way there. It's probably not super wise to push against this. And these green dragons are a one-of, so...
Jeez. The player on the right. A very swift win off the wall.
If you think ST fucking
Fine
sucks, you should play Hyper
No doubt
Fighting.
about it.
Fucking Invincible Tatsu.
いつもドラドラバンダル
Or is that... That's World Warrior, I think. That's World Warrior for sure. There's no way Invincible Tatsu's in Hyper Fighting, right? Another fucking dumb game where somebody disconnected and it made everything weird. .8% dropped frames over the entire session, and I think this is while Daryl is streaming as well, right? Let me see. Holy shit, the fucking Pokemon bot chat spam is crazy. Alright, I have refreshed twice now. Yep. Fucking For Honor on deck. This game actually looks so nice to watch. Like, it looks so reasonable. But then I hear Daryl talk about this shit, and it's just, hey, by the way, this game and the way it's designed is some of the worst shit I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. I play Guile, so my ST experience goes something
East
like,
one.
Game
The
1 I feel
Dora
good
is
about
the
winning a
two
zoning
of
battle that
cracks.
goes to time
The
3
player
times.
is East.
Game 2 I get jumped once by Old Hawk
I'd
and
love
safe
to see
jump into
some
Tick
tile
Throw into
drawing
death.
magic here.
Old
Let's see
Hawk
how
is
this
so
battle
fucking
unfolds.
funny.
The player.
The
One
fact
step
that
in the
ST
right
is still
direction.
played at
The
all when
bands
shit
are
like
really
that
coming
exists makes
together.
me so fucking happy.
The player gaining
Hawk is
momentum.
war crimes.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
For Honor
The
apparently
player
finally got
on the
cross-platform.
right
They didn't
makes
sync
a
the frame rate
call
until you get these
out of
MS instead of frames
nowhere.
because of it. Yup. The other thing I heard is that if you get matched with somebody who's like on base PS4 and you're playing on PC, your frame rate gets limited.
Who will come
Because
out
it's
on
unfair
top
for you to
in
have
this
good frame rate.
confrontation?
If you're fighting someone with one of those. Fucking fuck, it's so good.
Whatever happens, it'll be something to talk
Fucking
about.
nice game. Wow, that emote sucks a lot, Frog.
One step in the wrong
Yeah, I'm
direction.
making an executive decision. This is now a pivot to Honitsu. Because I hate all of my marginal shapes.
Decided that dots aren't worth chasing.
The player on
This
the
is an
right
East 1 power
continues
move.
to
Don't worry
discard
about it.
simples.
This isn't even exceptionally callable either.
This north could be kept as a safe tile.
Don't brand me, Chibi. Fucking.
Who's going?
This is
The
not.
player on the
This is
right.
not
That's
good
a
mahjong.
Doubled up on a tile that was just discarded.
I just get fucking anxious. I look at fucking 4 like edge shapes,
How are the players
4
going to
kanchan or
approach
penchan
this
shapes.
hand?
They're just right up there.
Any calls on this tile?
来いよ
Making a move here.
More stressed about my game. Going to do 5 down and 10 ho is tiring and scary. Ugh.
What to do with this tile?
I need to play
Oh, no.
way more
The
10 ho,
player
but it really
makes
is
a
like
call
playing there
on
is
another
different. It's
bam.
draining.
The player, 2 tiles
When you're
to
playing for what
Tempai.
feels like
The next few
substantial
tiles
stakes,
could
things
make a
get
huge
fucking
difference.
crazy. Currently watching stream while trucking. Okay, you mean Euro Truck Simulator, right? You're not actually driving a truck right now, right?
Is this hand going to end quietly?
Have you played Euro Truck in VR yet? If you had that experience.
There it is. That's a roan from the right.
The player on the right, a very favorable start.
The player on the right takes a modest lead.
X versus Dalsim and ST's cock and ball. What sound is that? If I bang a
East
fucking
2,
water bottle
Dora
against the
is
thing
the
currently
6 of
holding my
bams.
fucking microphone.
The player is north. The player on the right.
That went
is
red.
in
I'm
first.
sorry if that
At the
sucked
moment,
ass.
this is anyone's game.
This is not an easy spot to work around.
I think my cable is fucked. It keeps pinging and DCing randomly. Yeah, you've got to get
What's
a
going to
dedicated
happen
VR
to
router type
this
setup.
score gap?
I think you'll have a lot easier of a time when you're fucking wireless.
The player on the left makes a call out of
Yeah, I'm
nowhere.
just gonna fucking throw honors and try not to worry about what's going on. Isaac got a quest. Alright, now you can play old people game with me in VR chat. Premier NA Batista Fox of 42 said, Isaac, if I win Combo Breaker, I will send you a VR headset.
The
He won
player.
Combo
Is
Breaker,
there any
and
way
he
to
sent me a
turn the
VR
tables
headset.
here? What to do
Good to
with
know
this tie
that
still
they're a
holding
trustworthy individual. I have a dedicated router now. I just need to poke you for some help with setting stuff up. Like a dedicated router that will do
The
nothing
players
but
are
VR
already
stuff. A
visualizing
second router,
their winning
because that's the way I
hands.
recommend doing it. But yeah, I'll help you out with that later.
The player, 2 tiles to
Dude,
Tempai.
This is the point where
so I don't
skill
think I've
really
talked about
factors
this
in.
yet in here. I went to a horror map with a couple of friends from another group in VR chat. And
No one dares
I
to make
fucking
the
hate horror.
first move.
I do not enjoy being scared at
Another
all.
useless draw.
But I wanted to
player
go
on
there
the
and
left.
spend some time
Here
with
we have
friends
a
and
call
maybe
the player.
see if
Is
I
it
could
time for a call?
get over
Still no
myself
calls.
in an environment that I thought was like cozy and like surrounded with people that I like, you know? Cuz it's like it's different playing like a horror game alone versus like going to a haunted house with your friends. It's a different experience. And so I get in,
The air is
lights
very
flickering,
tense at this
scary
moment.
atmosphere, we're waiting for people to filter in, the lighting is kind of fucked up and everyone's laughing at how it's fucking up their avatars.
My, oh my.
And then
there-
we all
The
pile
player
into
on
an
the left.
elevator,
Here we
right?
have a
Oh
con.
god, this is a
The
very
new
dangerous
Dora
world all of a
is
sudden.
south.
That kills the
We
Ipatsu.
pile into an elevator to start the map, and the first thing that happens,
That's one
Is that
ugly Dora.
the fucking elevator hitches, and then we're all in separate elevators.
Chasing Beach.
Gotta be cautious against an east
The
beach.
map fucking
What?
cuts to black,
Ah,
and then
jeez.
immediately
The
separates
player on
us.
the left. A very swift win off the wall.
That took care of that east beach.
And when the fucking lights come back on and we're all in the same room again, you can tell what's going on because everybody playing on desktop is like, that was kind of fucked up.
East
And
3,
everyone
the
with a
Dora
VR
is the
headset
one of
is
cracks.
cowering
The
in the
player
corner
is
holding
west.
onto the walls and
Let's
trying
see
to
where
hide
this hand
behind
ends up
people.
going.
The stage is set. Anything can happen.
It hits different.
The player. First place is well within striking range.
This is weird. So yeah,
Who's going to make the first
we
call
stuck
here?
it out for a little while longer, and what happened was it did the fucking separation gimmick 2 more times, and after the second
Maybe
one,
it is better to hold back.
it was
without
like
any West
one of our
tiles
VR
visible.
players was hiding behind a desktopper who was in like a 7-foot
The player,
Unarukami
one step
avatar
in the
because he was like
right
the biggest
direction.
person in the
This hand
room.
is really beginning
And then
to come
the
together.
third time the separation gimmick happens, the guy in the Unarukami avatar does not come back. They're just
The
gone.
player gaining momentum.
The next few
And
tiles
we get a
could make
message
huge
later on
difference.
Discord that's like, oh, I crashed. But at
Any
the
calls
time,
on this
nobody
topic?
knows
Pass
that.
for now.
So we're like, did he fucking die? Did the guy we were
wow,
hiding
and
behind
there's
just
the
fucking
call.
die IRL? A few generations of people who have reactions in VR
Who
can be
will
looked up
come
as
out
these guys who
on
are running
top
away
in
from the
this
movie or doing the
confrontation?
trick. Oh god, that's actually too good. That's exactly what it is, too. Wait, what do you mean get hit with the SpongeBob roller
Have
coaster?
things calmed down for the moment?
Is this like a cultural experience that I've managed to miss?
How are the players going to approach this hand?
Dude, VR chat horror
Uh-oh,
is fucking
East
horror.
has declared
Even doing like
East.
I'm
unexpected
curious
shit to
see if
people.
this develops into a confrontation.
So like I'm
Will it be
fucking
possible to catch up?
cruising public
Chasing
worlds,
Beach.
right?
I'm curious
Goodbye.
to see if this develops into a
I'm cruising
confrontation.
public worlds and I see like a new
Excellent.
popular
What to do
club
with
world
this
come
still
up,
holding
and
back?
I'm always kind of interested in the way these are
Safe tile for the
designed as
entire
venues.
table.
So I fucking zone in a private
The player,
instance.
Still no call.
And so some of you are probably actually going
Quote,
to know
the
what this
player on
is
the
if you
right-
browse
the player.
Publix
Is it
regularly.
time for a call?
But the first thing that happens to me, right,
This red dragon could be kept as a safe
is that
tile.
an NPC with a nameplate walks into the lobby in my private instance, and I nearly fucking scream.
One step in the wrong direction.
No humanoid NPCs without asking, please.
There it is.
It's like they had a fucking VR chat style nameplate, and I'm like, what the fuck? How's there a person here?
Beach.
That's not a cute trick. Second thing that happens
The Dora
is that
the six
I want to
of
go into the
bands.
main hall,
The player
right?
is south.
I want to go
Heading
check out
into
the dance
final
floor and
hand of the
everything.
match.
See how they built this
Player,
place.
For Tsumo,
And
a Mangan will
like
take
common
first. For
in
Gon,
VR
a
chat Club
Hanuman
World,
will
there's a
take
disclaimer
first.
that pops up that you have to
Well, it's hard
dismiss
to know
first,
just how
saying,
this will
hey,
turn out.
this world might have 18 plus themes, might have 18 plus content. Please, like, be aware of this. Don't be a fucking kid,
What's going to happen to this score gap?
etc., etc.
The player on the right drops a
And
pair.
you get the fucking accept deny at the bottom of this extremely long text block of
Any calls
bullshit,
on this took a pass
which
for now.
invariably always sums up to, hey, are you a minor? And so I hit, I'm
To
over
do with
18
this top still holding
on this
back.
fucking prompt. And the map teleports me 100 feet into the air and drops me. And
The
after
player,
I land,
is there any way to turn
the
tables
message
here?
that I
Draws
dismissed
yet
now
another
reads,
simple.
you didn't actually read that, did you? And as it turns out, there is a clickable word hidden
This table
inside
is
the
so
text
quiet,
wall
I could hear a
to
pin
prove that you have read the rules. And I'm like, alright, fucking, you got me. I didn't go all the way
Things are
through.
at a standstill.
I skimmed and I hit the button. But number one, I did not actually receive any new
Another
information
useless
by
draw.
reading the entire thing, line by line, word by word. You have imparted into me no meaningful stuff. Nothing about my experience in this world will be different. Number two, if you're going to
The air
own
is
someone,
tense as the players
don't
take their
drop
turns.
them from a high place in a very immersive setting.
The
You
player,
fucking
it's time to
psychopath.
still no calls.
What
I
is
see
wrong
storm
with you?
clouds on the horizon. Who's going to... Oh, wow, and there's a call.
It's just a game, bro. It's true. I don't know why I didn't think of that personally. It's like, it would be different if there was something, like, meaningful in that wall of text, or if, like, the punishment for skimming was something other than, like, having a fear of heights triggered. Like, having the fucking falling reaction that fucking happens when you, like, wake up in the middle of the night. But it was both useless and extremely jarring.
The air is very tense at this moment.
Alright, hold on. Let me click on the SpongeBob roller coaster. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Who will seize the win this hand?
Yeah, I love this fucking stretched pear shape.
Gotta be cautious against an East Beach.
Do I even bother to fucking fold?
The player on
What
the
are you
right.
doing?
Here we have a con. The new Dora is 2 bam.
That kills the Ippatsu.
Crawling VR chat public worlds or just scrolling random is actually really funny.
Who will arise
Like,
victorious this time?
VR chat is a really funny environment because what it is a whole bunch of people who have, like, knowledge of 3D software as the primary gate between them and self-expression. And so everyone trying to express themselves takes the easiest route to anything possible, not quite understanding that when you take the easiest route to things, usually it makes people around you or people in the spaces that you design literally motion sick. I have nothing to defend.
Nobody wins this shootout.
Ended with the player on the
That
right
fucking
and first.
sucks. Ah. That's miserable. I'm mashing. I'm trying to think of offenses that it would be acceptable to just drop someone from 100 feet in VR chat for. If it's an opt-in thing, it's obviously okay. Some VR chat experience I had was a wild JP TDM / Battle Royale world that played like Quake. Air dashing with free hands, unblockable melee weapons despite there being shields. Finding out I can rocket jump in VR is something I never knew I needed. There's a rocket jump minigame in fucking VRware, and that combined with like the grappling hook shit from fucking Hook Junkers, I immediately realized I want to play the most fucking poisoned possible Instagib in VR. I want to do terrible fucking shit. People get petty in VR chat too. Access to scripting means you can do things like check if someone's player name is on a list, and if it is, just delete 90% of the map when they load in only on their screen.
East 1. The Dora
I have a
is
couple
north.
friends
The player
who
is
have
south.
like had bad interactions
I'd love to
with
see some tile
like
drawing magic here.
prior friend
Let's
groups
see how this battle
and ended up
unfolds.
unable to load into certain worlds that we wanted to try out. I've heard of Swarm VR. I need to fucking take a look at that shit.
Who's going to make the first call here?
And yeah, the Crasher situation is kind of amusing too. The implications of a
table is
social
so
denial
quiet,
of
I
service
could
are really
hear a pin
fascinating. Azami talks about this shit all the time, where like, apparently he's in a fucking a lot of people know me type situation. And so it'll be go to a public world,
This
hey,
hand
is that
is really
Azami?
beginning
And then your
to come
headset turns
together.
off. Just fucking, alright. Thanks
Things
for
are
playing.
at a standstill.
It's kind of an awful 3-pair situation. Maybe it was better for me to cut the 1 pin there and leave it as just 1
The
3.
air is tense as the
Well, not 1 pin, fucking 1 mon.
East has declared the
That early?
and there's a call.
That kills the
And
Ippatsu.
you're pushing. Dash this no cap. Maybe. 5 pin safe.
Who will come out on top?
I haven't
in
played
this
Colorful
any
Dash.
calls on this time?
I did record a little speedrun video on a map that friend group I mentioned was fucking competing
That was a
on for
very
a while.
quiet start.
The player across
I think it was called
takes a
Ghost
modest
Dash or
lead.
something, and it had like the Celeste Air Dash crystal stuff going on.
East 2. The Dora is
Is
the
that Celeste
3 of
stuff?
BAMs. The player is East.
Also,
The
I
player
recorded this
across the
video and then
table
only
is in
afterwards
first.
realized
The
that the
point leader is
dynamic
not
bones in my
terribly
fucking
far
skirt
away.
were just
This is
flashing my
not an
ass the
easy
entire
spot to
time in the
work
chase cam. Which I think is just a great fucking feature to have. I'll bring up the video real quick and you can tell me whether it's the same one. It's, you recognize the place? Fucking, what do I throw? Sure. But yeah, it had the fucking, like, dash into the ground and jump to hold your momentum stuff, too. Kinda cute. I'm literally roping people in Mahjong by showing you a video of my virtual character flashing their ass.
Player on the left. Any calls on this tile? Pick a pass for now.
Do I just do it? Oh yeah, on the subject of things built in games that shouldn't support them,
This hand is very near completion.
it makes me mad that fucking Mahjong built in Minecraft runs 10,000 gazillion times better than in VRChat when VRChat is supposed to be about custom content in that way.
One step in the
I'm actually just gonna do it.
direction.
I don't care about that fucking
What to
357.
do with this tile? Still holding back.
I maybe should have called that though. I'm actually not sure why I didn't.
How are the players going to approach this
Roblox
hand?
has so many fighting games. The fucking Roblox community is deranged.
The player across
Like, imagine the
suffers
sum
an
total of, like, all
unexpected
creative
loss.
energy of all
was a
children,
speedy finish.
except they're being psychologically manipulated to fucking, like, grind mindset.
East 3. The Dora is east. The player
'Cause,
is
like,
north.
Fuck kids, I hate kids, I don't want any
The
children in my
player on the
vicinity ever.
left is in first.
The point
Like-
leader is not terribly far away.
The stage
Children
is
are
set.
fucking
Anything
smart,
can happen.
and they're motivated as fuck.
The player.
Roblox game
First
that aged
place
Modern
is
Warfare
well
2019
within
movement.
striking range.
I feel like I've seen so many fucking
The
Roblox
player.
COD
One
clones.
step in the right direction.
The next few
I kind
tiles
of,
could make
like,
a huge
unironically
difference.
want to play Call of Duty again.
Any calls on
I fucking
this
had my
pass
experience
for
with
now?
Cold
The
War
player
after, like,
gaining
not touching the
momentum.
series
The
since
bands
fucking
are really
COD
coming
4.
together.
And literally it was just genuine terror wall to wall at how horrifyingly
Draws
polished
yet
the
another
experience was.
simple.
Maybe it is better to hold back without any east tiles visible.
When are we crunking? Oh god. What I
Doubled
actually
up
need
on
to
a
do
tile that was
is just
discarded.
compile a 10-hour
Another
playlist of some of the
useless
worst
draw.
music any of you have ever heard. And just fucking stream Reflex Race for
This
a week.
hand is going nowhere.
You can't slide cancel,
Oh,
it's over.
wow, and there's a call.
God. I feel like I played Black Ops for so fucking long and still did not actually
I see
understand what the
storm
purpose
clouds
of the
on the
slide
horizon.
was,
Making
other than
a
just
move
fucking
here.
slide peeking people. I want you to imagine what happens when you give people GM Flatgrass and knock off Lego and tell them if you type a Lewis script in chat, it will run automatically.
The player on the left. What to do with the still holding
That sounds
back.
like a good environment to be in. I think I have to fucking fold. Unless I draw another east, this is like too dangerous to push with.
No one dares to make the first move. The player on the left discards another dot.
Need to teach me the secret to Rec Real sub 25. What did I fucking... My Rec Real time is 25.5. Did I get a lower one and not upload?
Is it still no calls?
Have you actually seen my upload, or did you just see my fucking leaderboard time?
The player on the left. That's a pwn.
I actually forgot how fucked up this replay is. I did something very wrong in the fucking replay editor.
Have things calmed down for the moment?
It is 25-5, not 24-5. Oh wait, I can actually push.
The player, 1 tile to Tenpai.
It's important to find the best possible.
The player across. Here we have a cheat. Decided to pass on that middle
I'm actually gonna go all the way on this one, huh?
Konyo?
Hanemon Tenpai!
This hand
Got there.
Ah,
Oh, well.
geez. The player across. A very swift win off the wall.
The ending of Wreck Reel is
Fine
so
play.
fucking
No
annoying.
doubt about it.
I like it, but it's super hard. I need to actually put something down to pad that, or find another place to put this fucking water bottle. Also, if I use a plastic jug, then it will hopefully not make metal noises.
The 6 of cracks.
My desk
The player
edge is too
west.
fucking fat for my
Heading
mic
into the
clamp to
final
work.
hand
I
of
feel
the
like I should
match.
probably have
Any
something
player
like a
could take
proper
first.
floor
It may be
stand.
the first player to make Tenpai.
Well, it's hard to
Because I don't
know
want it
just
attached to my
how
desk
this
to
will
begin with
turn
anyway,
out.
because I fucking bang on my desk sometimes. And,
The player. First place is
Yeah.
well within striking range.
Very good. Just being normal.
Whatever happens, it'll be something to talk about.
Just nail a
The
board to it.
players are already
Opposite
visualizing
problem.
their winning hands. Another useless draw. Who will come out on top
I just got
in
recommended
this
a video
confrontation?
apropos of absolutely nothing
The player
called
one step
The
in
Best
right
Mahjong
direction.
Client, and
This
it's
is the
somebody
point
playing
where
the
skill
English
really
version of
factors
Sega Net
in.
Mahjong back when that existed. I'm gonna watch this
Any
after
calls
that.
on this tile? Took a pass for now.
Sega Mahjong does so many things well. Frey and I have been working on the bare bones stuff for a Mahjong client and server architecture,
Oh, making a move here.
and I'm confident that we can do that, but I don't know if I can ever match the degree of fucking pizzazz in this thing. Nail a
Decided to
thinner board to the
pass on
desk
that
and have it
middle weight.
overhang. Maybe.
The player on the left continues to discard simples.
We all have so much fucking stuff. The new housemate literally has, like,
The player
as much
2
stuff
tiles
as the
to
three of us
Tenpai.
combined.
This hand is really beginning
And the
to
place
come
is
together.
smaller than the one we just lived in, so we're trying to find fucking space for shit, and it's like a nightmare.
How are the players going to approach what to do with this still holding back? The player, 1 tile to Tenpai.
Certain tiles will fit right into this hand. Others will gradually transform it.
I'm totally checked out of this game, too. I have no idea what's going on. Like, you called fucking one so. So, live
No
honor
one
somewhere?
dares the player. Is it time for a call? Still no calls.
My best guess is Green Dragon? It's not Chanta, not with fucking these discards.
The air is very tense at this moment.
I'm really excited to have a fucking custom model for VRC.
Is this hand going to end quietly?
I have grown steadily more attached to Gay Robot as a design. Frog's art
Who will
is like
seize the win
propaganda
this
for that
hand?
character. It's like, why do I look so fucking good?
Who will arise victorious this time?
Did I save that god-awful fucking heatwave image? I can just control F PUU.sh.
We're witnessing a team.
Find it.
My, oh my, and there's the beach!
There are any number of responses here.
Oh, what the hell
Will it
is
be
this?
possible to
Fucking
catch
fake
up
Adachi.
here?
The player on the left has discarded that tile.
どうするね
The player on the right, that's a pony.
That kills
I should do
me,
a fucking
Foxy.
fan art slideshow for one of my BRB bumps.
Nobody wins
Did you see
this
the Arizona
shootout.
art?
Ended with the player on the left in first.
I think it's pretty good. Why is it the fucking 3D printed shit gun? Is that what that is?
今日は特別よ
I died. Nice game. Hey, you know what I should do? And by that I mean, you know what I should never do, but do anyway? Actually could think some 5-minute binary brush posts.
East 1. The Dora
Fan
is
art
the
channel?
5
I
of
feel like
dots.
Showcase
The player is West.
is on that
How
level.
does this starting hand look to you?
This starting hand is certainly very competitive.
Let's see how this battle
Gecko is
unfolds.
just gonna straight up tell me there's not enough robot, and I accept that as criticism. I understand and I almost agree with you.
The player, already 2 tiles to Tempai.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
The player.
Look at how
is
nice and fast
already
Sun
1
is. Look at how
tile to Tempai.
little thinking
This
takes
hand is very
place.
near completion.
What the fuck? I don't like that.
Oh wow, and there's a call.
Maybe a tag. Two, three. Why am I not cutting from this if
Who's
I have a
going to
fucking...
pull away
Do I have
from the
black
pack?
surplus?
Decided to pass on that edge weight.
Alright everyone, weight reading exercise.
How are the players going to approach this hand?
タイよ
The player. Here we have
Not
a
the
card.
correct choice
The
in
new
any
Dora
variant
is
of the
9
situation.
crowns. The player on the left made a call there. The player on the left.
outrun music
Here
to
we have a
complement the
card.
Arizona
the new
heat.
Dora
I'd
is
accept
9
that.
crack.
It's just because it's East 1, and I feel like Magical Sound Shower, after I pulled it, makes a very good East 1 type of track.
Uh-oh, East has
But-
declared Beach.
Gotta be cautious against an east beach.
Will it be possible
That's a
to
Pinzu
catch
flush
up
over
here?
there, right?
Probably looking to block that north for quite a while.
One step in the wrong direction.
でも
Ah, gee!
Holy shit,
The
that's six
player
Dora.
across. What an
What did I do?
incredible
Oh,
win
oh, it's
off the
worse.
wall.
It's
The player
worse.
across the table.
I didn't realize that the two of those
Very favorable
indicators were the same.
player across takes a modest
リー
lead.
ズもドラ10 3ライマン
Alright.
East 1, 1 counter. The Dora is the 6 of dots. The player is
Well.
West. The player across the table is in first. Somebody needs to put a stop to this madness.
What's
I have
needed
Dora
is a roan
acceptance
off
and
the point
Pinzu.
leader.
This is not an easy spot to work around.
Fucking eye program from
The player,
Hypnospace.
already
God.
2 tiles to Tempai.
Hypnospace
next
Outlaw
few
fucking
tiles
rules.
could
If you haven't
make a
played
huge
that shit,
difference.
please play it. I made a gigantic mistake and like
Decided to pass
learned about
on
it
that.
at fucking
The player
5
on the
a.m.
left
scrolling
already
YouTube
calls a
and decided
second
like,
medal.
you know what? Let me just like watch a little bit of a fucking Let's Play or something and see what the hell this is about,
The player
and ended up
is
consuming
already
the entire
1 tile
game
to
indirectly,
Tempai.
and I
It's important to
seriously
find the
regret
best
it.
possible weight.
It was a
Doubled up on a
mistake.
tile
If you
that
think
was
you are going
just
to be
discarded.
interested in it, fucking play it. Do not do what I did. Hypnospace remains one of my biggest disappointments, and I'm
player
mad
on the
about every
left
part of the
makes
final
a
act
call on
existing.
Another bam. The new Dora is
I feel like
3
that
bam.
maybe dragged a little, yeah. It's like
The player on
It's
the
there.
left discards another bam.
the gameplay mechanic that's introduced there is pretty neat.
Doubled up on a tile that was just discarded. The player on the left drops a pair.
It might be
That's one
Solanko.
ugly Dora. doubled up on a tile
Fucking
that was
fuck,
just
are you
discarded.
serious?
Took a pass for now. Ah, jeez.
Alright, what's going on?
On the left, a very
Ghost Dash is going to be the
swift
same
win
person
off
for a
the
game
wall.
jam. I see.
Fine play. No doubt about it.
East 2. The Dora is the 6 of BAMs. The player is south. How does this starting hand look to you?
Ten
Gross.
is very much in the
Beautiful,
cards here.
The
terrible.
stage is set. Anything can happen.
Any Toy Dashers in chat? Why would you do that? Because
Maybe
I
it
don't
is
know.
better to
It's
hold
Sanma.
back without any green dragons visible.
Took a pass for now.
If you're there for the spectacle of it and not the character development revelations,
The
last
player
act kind of doesn't
across
have much.
makes a call out of nowhere. Another useless draw.
I think that mechanic is still
Probably
pretty
looking to
fucking
block
neat,
that
and
green
like,
dragon for quite a while.
without going into any specifics of the plot, because
The
whatever,
player is already
some of the
The
thematic
player
beats
across.
that are hit
Here
there
we
that
have
have
a
nothing
con.
to do with
The
the
new
actual
Dora is
story
4 dot.
are things that I appreciate.
What's going to happen to this score gap?
I wonder how my connection is in Rivals right now. I was downgrading
The
on
player.
internet
Is there any way to
for
turn
like
the tables
an
here?
insane price premium is a little frustrating.
There it is.
But I have, okay, I fucking died. Go
I
next.
hear
Go
a roll.
next.
With a fine play. No doubt about it.
本日シャアドラドラバンガン
Just give me my dealer turn.
East 3. The Dora is the 9 of BAMs. The player is East. How does
What?
the starting hand look to you?
This starting hand is like a gift from heaven.
Now, let's watch how things develop.
リーチよ
Hanemon Tenpai!
Yeah?
Player
Okay!
across decides to match the player's discard. The player! Can this hand withstand the heat?
Sure!
The player on the left.
Fucking
makes a
double
call
reachy
out
Cheetoy.
of- The player across misses a turn.
You should try
Oh,
draw.
my.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
That's
The
just
player
something that
on
happened
the
to you, my
left
brother. I'm
takes
sorry.
A beating.
That hand was quicker than lightning.
I'm simply blown away.
ダブリーチートイドラバンガン
Bullshit Mangan. Back to second
East
place.
3. One counter. The Dora is East. The player is East.
So that's
The player
why.
went for a quick
That's
finish
why the
last hand.
fucking
Is this a
High
battle
Pie
that
God
can be
Hand
won?
animation is fucking staged like that. It's intended to lead you on to like the double Richi or the Tenho. So it hits like that all at
What's
once.
going to happen to this score gap? The player, 2 tiles to
As they say in the
Tenpai.
old
The
country.
dots are
Fuck
really coming
KD.
together.
The player on the left makes a call out of
Every
nowhere.
day I grapple with the knowledge that I'm never going to make videos
It
as
is
good
better
as the
to hold
criminal.
back without any east tiles
That's just
visible.
something I have to make terms. I have to
Took a
make my
pass for
peace with
now.
that as like a person.
The player
Wait,
is
wait,
already-
wait.
The
Wait,
player
this is
on
fucked
the
up.
left already calls a second medal.
Wait, this is big
The
boy fucked up.
perfect tile.
This is big boy fucked up.
リーチよ
Tenpai on 4 concealed puns.
This would be a very nice time to catch a hand.
We got here again.
Oh, making a move here.
The player on the left is assuming that it's an open weight.
The player across. That's
Sanma
opponent.
is so fucking
The
bad.
player. Can this hand withstand the heat? The player on the left is on the defense against the
This
player.
game uses too much. Oh, I fucking died. This game really does use so much fucking tech from casino games.
With a fine play. No doubt about it.
Is it time for me to go play Mahjong Pachinko for the content? If that wasn't the same currency I used to play ranked, I might, honestly.
Is the 6 of BAMs. The player is west. The player across the table is in first.
What's needed is a run off the point leader.
This
Let's
is
see how this
weird.
battle unfolds. What's going to happen to this score gap? The
I
player,
just think about all the
once he
fucking
calls
Yaku Man
on
fishers
this
who live
tile, took a pass
exclusively in
for now.
Dora Dora mode. One of the things that I want to steal from Knockout City,
Doubled up
which I
on
think is a
tile
game
that
with like
was just
aggressively
discarded.
mid-presentation but good
The
mechanics,
player across calls west, but it's not a Yaku.
is the idea of
player,
like,
2
alright,
tiles
you
to
have normal
Tenpai.
play,
This
which
hand
is
is really
available
beginning to come
always,
together.
and then you have the seasonal gimmick mode,
The
which is
player
available
is
for some
already
long length of
one
time,
tile to
and then you
Tenpai.
have the daily
important
gimmick
to
mode,
find
which is
the best
available for
possible
one day.
way.
And I like that because it allows me to design 100,000 stupid daily gimmick modes for a Mahjong client.
What to do with this time? Still
Need
holding
to move to
back.
Canada or Mexico and just start spamming online slots. You remember that Hitbox Dimension arc where we all decided to watch the same German gambling streamer and got super mad at them for like 10 hours? That was a fun time to be in Hitbox Dimension, I think.
Ah.
The player across. Here we have a con. The new Dora is 5
It was
bam.
like make up a guy, get mad at that guy, except that guy actually existed.
Oh, making a move. The player.
And you know,
Is it
like
time
everybody
for
who
still
streams
no
online
calls?
slots, they're almost certainly playing on rigged or comped accounts. And it's like actually kind of fucked up that you're allowed to do that.
Ah, jeez. The player across. What
I would
an
like to make a
incredible
Mahjong
win
client,
off
because
the
I think
wall.
This will
all
be
of the
repeated.
clients that I play do a bunch of things right that none of the other
South
clients
one,
do.
One counter. The Dora is the 9 of bams.
It's like
The
nobody
player
wants to
is
steal
west.
features from
How
each other.
does
Oh
this
god, what
starting
the hell are
hand
you?
look to you?
This could turn into a very big hand.
This is not an
Well,
easy spot to work around.
It's not like I have the luxury of waiting around
The
for a
player
better
on the
opportunity.
left.
What?
Here we
What
have a
are you
con.
doing,
The
you
new
fucking
Dora is
lunatic?
9 crack.
You'll kill us all!
Oh.
The player on the left already calls a second meld. The player is already 1 tile to Tenpai.
This
Betting
is
on an influx of dots here.
fucking stupid? Remember when he got the jackpot and broke out the racist music? Oh my god.
The player looking for a
Yeah,
way
it's like
to
the
rise
10-year-old
from the
kid
dead
fucking
here.
raving in Fortnite, except that.
リーチよ。
Paimon Tenpai. Oh,
There it is!
he pots. I hear a roam.
I
That hand is
escaped!
quicker than
I
lightning.
escaped
I'm very
with my
curious about
life!
the results here.
I'm simply blown away.
It's not first.
リーチ
But it's
一発
not death.
全本シャアドラバネマン
Well, Ellie, I guess we really are The Last of Us Remastered Game of the Year edition. I guess this truly is the Final Fantasy origin. Strangers of Paradise. This game sucks so... Sanma is awful. Nothing good happens in this mode. Oh god, that's right. They're actually remastering The Last of... Hold on. Let's see. Where do I fucking find this? Remake versus original remastered graphics comparison. It's crazy that it literally looks worse in almost every side-by-side. I actually don't understand how you do that. Alright, back to normal Mahjong, please. I have tapped into this fucking...
East 1.
This is
Dora
apparently the
is
channel
one
that I
of
have open
cracks.
in a friend
The
group
player
server
is
right
west.
now, and so I've tapped into
I'd
this
love to
image
see some
15
pile
times a
drawing
stream,
magic here.
and I just look
Let's
at it every
see
single
how this
time, like,
battle
why am I
unfolds.
looking at this?
Look at that green dragon.
Oh, okay.
The player, one step in the...
Oh.
The player on the right makes a call out of nowhere.
Daisang Enchant's still alive, right?
The player on a roll.
The next few tiles could make a
Okay,
huge difference.
that's gonna be a little slim. I will wait until one of them goes full dead.
Who will come out on top in this confrontation?
Decided that dots aren't worth chasing.
I will be patient, and by that I mean I will be a fucking moron in every situation that it is possible to make bad decisions.
The player on the left drops a pair.
Ah.
The player on the right. Here we have
thanks.
a con. The new Dora is one bam. Any calls on this tile?
Gio.
Making a move here. The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
This is the point where
With 3
skill
Dora,
really factors in.
I should probably stop fucking around. How do you feel about Bloodshed Skirmish? Which fucking mode is that?
Who's going to pull away from the pack?
Literally top comment when I search Mahjong Soul Bloodshed
What to do
Skirmish
with this tile?
is an all caps Reddit thread.
Gio.
The player makes a call on
I've never
another
been
crack.
this angry playing Mahjong in my entire life. The mode was just released today and I've always rage quit twice.
How are the players going to approach this hand?
Wow, that is incredibly gross.
Decided that cracks aren't worth chasing.
Wait, why did I do that? Oh my god, what the fuck are you thinking? I'm bad.
No one dares to make the first move.
Nice. Okay.
The player on the left continues to discard simples.
I think variant rule sets are cool. I saw some people playing fucking what mode is it? Fucking what variant am I thinking of? Filipino Mahjong.
The
Where
air
people
is
are running
very
around with
tense at
16
this
tile
moment.
hands. I saw some of that shit on Twitch recently. Actual over-the-board play of it.
Gotta be cautious
The
against
double
an East
take
Beach.
that I did
Will it be possible
when I
to
saw
catch up
people
here?
with 16 tile hands.
The player across the table has discarded that tile.
I wonder if I can actually find the channel that I was looking at.
Is this hand going to
Filipino
end
Mahjong is trash.
quietly?
Filipino Mahjong seems super fucking dumb. I'm kinda here for it.
Who will seize the win this hand? The player, Tempai!
This hand may have a poor weight, but it's still explosive.
It's whack because, like... Oh, nice.
Here goes.
Tsumoyo.
Amazing! What a
Pretty solid.
spectacular draw!
A tremendous hand right out of the gate. The player,
The player takes a modest lead.
Wait, what client is that? Now I'm just scrolling the fucking directory for generic Mahjong. What client is this?
East 2. The Dora is the 5 of cracks. The player is south. The player is coming off a spectacular hand.
taking a modest lead with that one.
This is
And it's
not
Filipino
an
Mahjong,
easy
but this is
spot
not-
to work around.
The people I was watching were
Dora
playing
is
over the board.
2-dot.
Huh. There's no way Filipino pizza's that bad, right? No, it's a nice looking
Whatever
client. I
happens,
saw it and I'm like,
it'll
hey,
be
wait a minute.
something to talk about.
These motherfuckers are playing in Tabletop Simulator. I don't even know how to feel about that.
The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
The cracks are really coming together.
Any calls on this tile? Took a pass for now.
But yeah, from what I understand of Filipino Mahjong, I can't like actually find sane explanations
with
of
this
like
top
hand
still
scoring
holding
anywhere.
The player
But, like,
is already 1 tile to
Every
Tempai.
single time you
This
see an
hand
honor
is very
tile
near
of any
completion.
kind, you just throw it away and draw from the back end of the
Time
wall.
for a call.
Oh.
Making him the player, Tempai.
This hand
And they
has a
don't
good
interact
weight
with your
and
hand at
plenty of
all,
value.
other than if you have 0 of them or if you have more than 13.
The players are already visualizing their winning hands.
I see an over-the-board Sanma video where they're building the fucking walls in a triangle! Wait, oh my god.
Things calm
These
down for the
tiles
moment.
are so huge! Oh, that makes me so happy.
How are Uh-oh, East has declared Nietzsche.
Probably wants to avoid taking risks.
関与
The player.
For flow.
Here we have a con. The new Dora is too
Fake
cracked.
Tadashi.
That kills the Ipatsu.
The player. Can this hand withstand the heat?
That tile made it through.
This isn't Ricci though, this is a Chinese variant.
Chasing Nietzsche.
Probably wants to avoid taking risks
At
while
the very
in the
least,
lead.
it's something with the
Question is,
flower tiles
can the
in play
player-
and actually being used as sets.
There it is.
Uh-oh.
なんよ
There it is. That's Rome from 2 players.
They
That
fucking
took care of that
died.
East Beach.
The player is not letting up.
They might actually die. This might actually be the game.
リーチ一発ドラゴンバネマン
Oh yeah, they're super dead.
チュンドラさんバンガン
Not quite?
East 3. The Dora is west. The player is east. The player.
Is this person who's
coming
streaming
off a
some kind of
spectacular
3-player
hand.
variant
The
of
player
Mahjong?
remains in the lead.
The stage is set.
I'm seeing their
Anything
recent
can
broadcasts, and their most recent broadcast is labeled as Dota 2, but is clearly Maple Story.
The
You
player
fucking go.
Already 2 tiles to Tempai.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
I'm gonna find a way to call on the Wests, but like, how?
Who's going to make the first call here?
That's the Asian mix-up. God.
This table is so quiet.
I feel like
could hear a
FF14
pin
respects
drop.
my time too much, because I like actually feel like I legitimately have no reason to log in when I'm not raiding. I feel like just for a month or something, I want to play like a ridiculously abusive,
Things are
fucked up
at a
MMO that
standstill.
like consumes my entire brain, just to have that experience again. You guys ever get that weird craving to like just take an entire fucking bucket of turpentine and just...
The air is tense as the players take their turns. Any calls on this tile? Took a pass for now.
You guys remember the fucking artifact tag and what happened to that after the game went defunct? Get on BDO. Maybe my computer's finally strong enough to run BDO.
No one dares to make the first move. Another useless draw. The air is
I'm
very
trying to
tense at
decide
this
whether
moment.
my problem with FF14 is like the content design below Savage or like the people who
I
are
see
playing
storm
that
clouds
content.
on the horizon.
I think FF14
wow,
might
and
have one
there's
of
a
the
call.
like worst player bases of all time
What to do
in
with
terms
this
of like
still-
how capable
The
they are
player
at actually
across.
completing
That's a ball.
content. If anything in the game was hard at all, nobody would make it to max level.
Have things calmed down for the moment?
Drifting horses were too powerful for hard. I'm a
The
small
player.
Victorian
One tile
child
to
reading
Tempai.
this.
It's important to find the best possible weight.
The player. Is it?
No.
There it is. The player on the left suffers an unexpected
I hear a
loss.
vacuum outside, that's
Fine
cool.
play, no doubt about it.
What is even happening right now?
East
Am I
4.
even playing
the Dora
Mahjong?
is the 3 of bands. The player is
Oh, here's
north,
the actual Dota in this
heading
person's
into the
history.
final hand of the match.
The player is
And
in first,
Vampire Survivors.
and will normally play the hand fast.
Is this a lead that can be
I'm afraid
defended?
that I'll like Vampire Survivors, that's why I can't buy it.
The player already 2 tiles to Tempai.
The next
I
few
fucking
tiles
tapped into the
could make a
goddamn
huge difference.
spaghetti in the scanner image again. God damn it. I fucking hate this image so much.
Things are at a standstill.
Do I actually have to scroll up to fucking put this on the screen again?
The air is tense as the players take their turns. The player is already 1 tile to Tenpai.
Certain tiles will fit right into this hand. Others will gradually transform it.
リーチよ
There it
Like,
is.
it's just been a really long ass time since I was able to just like
The
completely
player on
immerse
the
myself in
left
a game
decides to match the
on a
player's
level that like I'm
discard.
not fucking doing anything
The player
else.
across the table
And I kinda
is
miss
assuming
that.
that it's an open weight.
There was something nice about being a kid and just like fucking like
The player across is
diving
on
into the
defense
empty
against the
swimming
player's
pool
beach.
head first.
The player
That
on
was
the
like,
left
I
is
bought a
playing
video game and
cautious.
now this
The
is my summer
player,
vacation.
Can this hand withstand the heat?
The player on the left won't be taking risks.
Fuck, is
here.
it Path of Exile again? No, it's not Path of Exile again. I won't go back. The game is probably it
This
looks
is
so
a neat
good,
shootout.
honestly.
There's only one winner in a neat shootout.
I need to like at least
There it
play
is.
once
The
in
player
a
on the
recent league.
right suffers an unexpected loss.
With a fine play, no doubt about it.
Because Path of Exile is
リー
like
チ一発ピンクドラ
what is my fucking logged playtime on Path of Exile? I have 1,600 hours on Path of Exile, and that's not even a lot compared to like people in Hitbox. They fucking died. I've just been playing off and on since like the first league that I remember being a part of was Nemesis. If I go to PoE leagues and just scroll down for a bit. Yeah, I think I first played in Nemesis, and then the first time I tried to actually, like, get anywhere with the game was during Beyond. Beyond League was in 2014. No! Oh my god, no! I fucking hate that. Okay, clearing out some of my tabs. I have so many copies of this fucking awful spaghetti image. So this client, which appears to be for Filipino Mahjong, that's kind of an interesting place for portraits. Are these fucking piles 8 wide? That makes me so upset. No, it's like these animations are actually really nice. Yeah? Oh, it shows everyone's hand, okay. Wait. Is the secret... Ah, the auto table animate. Is the secret illegal cosmetic the fucking rack, the pusher in front of your fucking tiles? Is that the illegal cosmetic? The cosmetic they don't want you to fucking know about? Acquiring ideas. Very interesting. Alright, then we have this person with fucking enormous tiles. Oh my god, every time I watch a fucking variant with, like, unsorted discards, I get so uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, can you guys hear that? Should I... If I noise suppress, does that help? Hold on. Yeah, if I noise suppress, does that handle the vacuum to an extent? Age, it becomes a mini React Andy. Is this like a height thing? Why am I a mini Andy? As where are you? Look at these fucking things. What? Okay? Okay, I guess we're done. Yeah, but look at these. This is like the fucking the forbidden candy. Oh, that's actually a really stylish fucking tile flip. What the fuck? Yeah, I heard about Arch Nemesis Spell. I hear it's pretty funny. I looked at some of the modifiers in the fucking manifesto page, and some of them just look blatantly unfun and unfair. When you pull up with food and eat for 30 minutes while watching a video on stream, you'll become a true React Andy. I don't prepare food in advance for streams, so maybe I'm safe from that fate forever. Yeah, it's like white chocolate fudge, that's what I'm seeing. It's got that kind of like glossy look to it if you look to the bottom of the screen. The triangle walls! The forbidden wall! Those actually look so nice to play with, too, just because they're fucking huge. Tiles that come with unique discard sounds. I unironically was thinking about that for fucking mats. As fucked up as it is. I want the fucking tile cosmetics and the mat cosmetics to interact on a sound level. Because fuck you. Ridiculous nonsense. Yeah, the shit where you set aside honors in some of these variants is, like, kinda wacky to me. Because if I go to the Mahjong directory and just go to recent VODs, I think this person plays Ricci, I think, or wait a minute. No, I'm thinking of...
6小，我现在订6小，你现在订明天就到了。这个叫起来，没睡觉，对，4个就到了。对啊。反正你不会那么早睡了，你应该都天亮再睡。你回家应该会打个没有。他刚才说他没睡，他今天已经睡很久了。他在路边睡着。不是啊。I'm
gonna need someone to explain to me why there are playing cards on this table.
还是开播了不能讲。
Dizzy, are you seeing this shit?
我今天已经在门口服务区睡了1小时左右，然后刚回家又睡了一下。
What the fuck? What is going on?
还要弄第二次去试验他哦！天哪！刚才你是什么？他打电话说：“哎，你要钓鱼哦？想不想来我这打牌？他可以的话，你要不要带上次那张来？第二次就。”
I just really appreciate the pace of play here. Like, look at this shit. Nobody gives a fuck about anything. I wish all my games went as fast as these people play. Utterly horrifying. Why are auto tables so fucking expensive? Wait a minute. This is the same channel? Pokemon, okay. Yeah, these tiles just look like... They're like made of porcelain or something, I don't know. They look like too bright and too clean to be physical objects, but only when they're face up. Okay, and a card has exchanged hands. Okay, and they picked the card specifically. That wasn't just like throw it off, so if they're not being used as just generic counters. Ah, it's so cool! The fucking caterpillar walls, I love it. No, but seriously, watching people who are like super comfortable with their variant of choice, setting up games and playing, is like, I aspire to be this fast someday. Went to a bougie game store and accidentally hyperfixated so hard I got a saleswoman believe Ricci Mahjong was the next big market. Hell yes. Normalize just fucking lying to people. Hey, there we go, now Dizzy can keep me company on stream. I hate how much of my fucking considerations for like what was going on the wall is like... Hold on. Where can I actually put up? There we go. How many of my considerations were just what's going to be visible on camera? Yeah, that's not Mahjong. Wait a minute. This is Apex Legends. This isn't Super Smash Bros. Singapore Mahjong on Auto Table. Incognito hazard. Dangerous. Dangerous. Christ. The giant stacks. Oh my god, that's actually too good. Yeah, net seems to be fine. I was streaming same time as you, and I have like maybe fucking 0.4% dropped frames. Actually, exactly that amount. Yeah, Mr. Fire Emblem Heroes. Shoutouts to fucking Mabel for finally escaping Fire Emblem Heroes, by the way. Whale a couple $1,000s and then just leave because sunk cost is not real and you can go anytime you want. What clients is this? Somebody help me figure this shit out. I need more deranged Mahjong clients to steal ideas from. They do the fucking caterpillar walls! It's so good. The fucking cat paw. The lighting on the hands makes them look like fucking wax. It's so uncomfortable. You know this is real shit too? Because it's 5 plus 10. None of that fucking 5 plus 20 shit, Mahjong Soul. Yeah, everything was fucking good today. Very, very pleased. How was your audio situation? I know we just recreated all your filters at the last minute because I just fucking deleted your microphone. I'm using noise suppression right now because of the vacuum. I don't normally use it, but... My prior experience with this stuff is that it's pretty alright. Wall building as a cosmetic. Oh my god. When you're dealer, you choose how the wall is built. Christ alive. How many things can we sell to people? He didn't immediately move on to their gacha game or like heroin or something. Actually, as far as I can tell, immediately after quitting Fire Emblem Heroes, Mabel released a fucking like Fire Emblem Arrange album made on the fucking Genesis. I have no idea what's going on besides that, but like, hey, fucking whatever you're doing, clearly it's working out. Oh wow, we've actually got people playing Mahjong Solitaire in this directory as well. Had to enable mono and mic. I fucking forgot about that every time. This is a fucking video game. Great work, everyone. Alright, I need some more fucking water. Hold up. Where is the button? Please help me. Alright, I may as well finish up my, fucking free room weeklies. I just linked fucking that orange juice VR chat world to another friend group and got like 10 hits immediately.
East 1. The Dora is the 4 of cracks.
That might be really
the
fun
player
sometime.
is south. How does this starting hand
Your
look
capture.
to you?
8 orphans here. Can we make it to 13?
Let's see how this
That was
battle
being
unfolds.
a react Andy, as they say. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Only because the announcer said it. I'm
Who's
normal.
going to make the first call
I'm normal
here?
and I'm good at mahjong.
The player, one step in the right direction.
This hand is
This
really
should've gotten
beginning to
thrown
come
first.
together.
I wanna like not die.
This table is so quiet I could hear a pin drop.
Yeah. So for those of you wondering, my brain activity
Things
is
are at
basically
a
just
standstill.
not happening right now.
Draws yet another simple.
It is now 88 degrees. For those of you not measuring in freedom units, that is 31.1
The
Celsius.
player on the left.
And yes, that
discards
is the
another
indoor
dot.
temperature.
The player. That's progress.
The next few tiles could make...
Oh, wow, and there's a call. Any calls on this tile?
Do I pivot? Do I have the time?
Took a pass for now.
Hmm. My room is slightly hotter than yours. Yeah, I think
Who's going to
Frey's
peek?
room runs the hottest out
player
of
on the
everybody's,
left
and
calls
yours
to
might be a
form
little bit hotter than mine.
meld.
You've got 2 fans in there though, which helps. We like to measure temperature in failed Bitcoin banks here. Christ. There's no way Frey's room is 95. 95 is
How
unsafe.
are the players going to approach this hand?
And yeah, it's dry heat. If it was humid, I wouldn't fucking... No point. I'm not even close right now. There's
No one
no
dares
reason
to
for
make
me
the
to like
first
still
move.
be in this hand. Okay, white dragons went dead. It is time to find another plan.
There it is. That's a row
Whoa,
from the
okay.
left.
The player on the left. A very favorable start.
The player on the left takes a modest lead. East 1.
Dora high
One
five.
counter. The Dora is the
God
2
fucking
of
damn it, I
dots.
tapped into the
player
Maurice
is
spaghetti
south.
image
How
again.
does this starting hand look to
Why do I
you?
keep
The
clicking on
question
this?
is, where's South hiding?
This is not an easy spot to work around.
Alright, seat win Dora 2.
What's going to happen to any calls on this tile?
This is a callable hand.
The player makes a call out of nowhere.
What's your zen for building hands because they keep going for cheat boy and getting owned? Tile efficiency is unfortunately really fucking hard.
The player. Is there
Like,
any way to turn the,
The
tables
basic
here?
principles of it are easy, but then like you get even slightly fucked up shapes, things
Who
that are
will
not just
come
like
out on
contrived
top
examples
in what to
designed to
do
teach
with
you
this
basic
tile?
things. And the result is
See ya.
delirium.
The player already calls a second meld. The player is already 1 tile to Tempai.
The player's
The player. Is it time
I
for
feel
a
like
call?
the classical answer in this situation is to like
See ya.
tell you to
The
read
play-
Richie
the
Book
player.
1. This is a dead
Tenpai.
Tenpai no
No
Yaku.
Yaku in this hand yet.
Oh, making a move here.
But like failing that, I like play more as a strategy. It's like I think
Whatever happens,
broadly
it'll be
speaking,
something to talk about.
professional advice, like high level Tenho player advice, goes something along the lines of try to find at least 3 Han. So like
The players are already
rather
visualizing
than pushing your
their
hand
winning
towards
hands.
quick completion, leave it open to, like, find value, even if it means minor losses in speed.
The player! Can this
And that's
hand
before defense
withstand the
even comes
heat?
into the equation.
The air
It
is
says you
very
can
tense
con
at
the
this
8
moment.
so and get it off Rinshan. You are so fucking awful. Daryl has hit us with Rinshan like
Have
twice in the
things
last
calmed
week, and I
down for
have
the
no
moment.
clue what's going on.
The player across. Here we have a cheat.
Adicon is fucked up and evil. Alright, so this is where the hand stops on a fucking dead tempai, I guess.
How are the players going to approach this hand?
Alright. At least made it to a pair weight, which allows me to win off the south wind. I don't know if anybody's gonna throw that tile,
That's a
though.
pawn.
I probably would not be super interested in, like, pushing a hand for a head to throw the south right now with these complete nonsense calls.
The player on the left discards another dot. The player on the left.
I was about to
That's a
say
pawn.
red dragons are
That's
still
one
alive, but,
ugly door.
well, there we go.
No.
Ah, jeez! The player suffers
2-5?
an
Yeah, it must have been.
unexpected loss.
With a fine play. No doubt.
East
Okay,
2.
not a
The
hard
door
hit,
is
though.
the one of dots. The player is east. The player on the left is in first.
Still very much in a position
I should probably
to win
cook
the
a
game.
stream soon and, like,
The stage
actually
is
make
set.
food. Do
Anything can happen.
we still have donuts in the fridge? I don't even know why we have donuts, by the way. I just woke up and it was like, hey, free-for-all donuts in the fridge. Fucking alright. I'm actually going to
What's
stop
going to
myself from
happen
asking
to
questions
this
about
score
this
gap?
event.
The player. Is there any way to turn the tables here?
They are devoured. Nice.
Maybe it is better to hold back without any white dragons visible.
What you gotta understand is that when Frog asks
The
a
air
question
is
about
tense as the
Mahjong,
players take their turns.
the question is rhetorical, and the answer in his brain is because you're a bitch who plays with no
The player,
fertility.
2 tiles to tempai.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
Took a pass for now.
Yeah, I don't envy the fucking solid food aversion
wow,
stuff.
and there's a call.
Hopefully I just get to dodge the wisdom tooth stuff forever. Not looking forward to that.
Who will come out on top in this confrontation? Any calls on this tile? Still holding back.
It could be Tanyao.
Another
I could probably.
useless draw.
There's still the 6-7-8 Sanshoku, and I'm holding out for that.
The air is very tense at this moment.
And drawing it closed for big boy value, but 1-6 is gone. All the 8s are, well, they're
Have
fucking
things
drying
calmed
up.
down
Uh-oh.
for the moment. I see storm clouds on the horizon.
All 4 at once.
How are the players going to approach this hand? What to do? Still no calls. The player on the right
Yeah, I
discards
definitely-
another bam.
I just unambiguously need food. So this is probably last game. I love the commentators in this client, Ash.
No one dares to
I
make
want a
the
client
first move.
with this kind of presentation, with cosmetic monetization that isn't evil, and ranked play that isn't paywalled. And I'm mad enough that nobody has done that yet,
Is
because
this hand going to end quietly?
the other game that I play periodically that is even remotely analogous is chess. And fucking, I have been so spoiled by Lee Chess
Who
existing.
will seize the win?
Oh my
this
god.
hand?
I am so fucking spoiled by that website. I want something like that to exist
Who
for
will
Ricci.
arise victorious this time? The player. Is it time for a call?
Because, like, all the popular clients are good, but they also suck.
We're witnessing a tense push and pull. The player
Like, I
on the
realize
left
that the Venn
follows
diagram of
suit here.
people who are, like, specifically into
The
anime
player, one
and
step
people
in the
who are
right
specifically
direction.
into Ricci Mahjong is probably very close to two circles, just directly overlapping. But, like, if you want to play the game seriously, and you also are not interested in anime movies, then, like, what are your options, really?
The player on the right.
Your option
made a
is,
call
like,
there.
Tenho,
Nobody
and if you
wins
speak
this
English,
shootout.
your option is not
Two
Tenho.
players are Tenpai.
Even if you actually, like, you're
East
comfortable
three,
navigating
one
the
counter.
site with a
Fedora
translation extension
is
or
the
whatever,
ace
Tenho is
of
a full
bam.
mess.
The player is north.
I'd love to see some tile drawing magic here.
Now, let's
Is the
watch how
cosmetic
things
stuff
develop.
evil? It's not... Gotcha, bad. Please clap. That's,
The player, one step in
I
the
think
right
that
direction.
The next few
the
tiles
gotchas
could
in this
make a
game
huge difference.
are, like... As far as that entire category of surprise mechanics go,
The player on
they're
the right
relatively
makes a
tame
call
because pools
out
are
of
mostly,
nowhere.
they like contain only things you actually want the vast majority of the time. Like, you're given a high ability to select,
The
and
player on the
duplicates are not usually a
already
concern.
calls a second meld. The player, that's progress.
This is the point where skill really factors in.
And I think, like, it's an interaction of, like, the way you get cosmetic stuff in this game is either through the gacha for money, as, like, not part of a direct
What's going to
purchase, but as
happen
part of
to
something
this
with, like,
score gap?
obfuscated value, which is, like, kind of scary. Or you get it for free via events, which is FOMO,
The player, is there
and
any way
also
to
a little
turn the
bit,
tables
like,
here?
manipulative.
Look
But at the
that
same time,
green
I
dragon.
appreciate
The
that,
player,
like,
two
a game that
tiles
needs to
tempo.
survive on a
This
match-made
hand
player
is really
base,
beginning to come together.
and, like, a game like this is one of the ones where matchmaking is not a great evil as long as it's not the only option available to people.
The player is
You
already
want to
one
give people
tile
incentives to build
Tenpai.
habits around, like,
The player on the
populating
right,
the game
calls
often.
on this tile.
that's just
Took a pass
the
for
way
now.
that works. And so I think if you want to tackle that in a way that doesn't give people fucking extreme brainworms, then what you probably do is you give
The
people the
player on
option,
the right
you get it
makes a
easy
call
during the
on
event,
another
or you get it
crack.
slowly at any other time.
Look at that
Like,
Dora.
everything that was in an event at any point
Decided
goes
to pass
into a
on that
fucking
middleweight.
big old back catalog cosmetic shop. And, like, the costs can
Have
be high,
things
but it at
calmed
least
down
still
for the
has to,
moment?
like, exist in the game in some capacity.
My, oh my, and there's the beach.
I'm curious to see if this develops into a confrontation.
Will it be
I don't really
possible
feel
what to
like
do
folding
with this
here,
tie
but-
still holding back?
You know, when
The
I
player on the left
interrogate
has
that
discarded
desire,
that tile.
it's like, I've got Mangan, maybe. I can't throw Manzu. That's, like, not an option at all. That's actually kind of dodgy.
Following suit on that last discard.
Why is one pin actually dodgy? There's, like, no Suji for it on the table either.
We're witnessing the player. Is it time for a call?
¿Coño?
The player, Tenpai.
This
Alright,
hand may have a poor weight, but it's
I
still
made my
explosive.
decision. Going for open Mangan on the 3-so, which is not the most dire weight I've ever been on, but not
Is
good.
this hand going to end quietly? Still no calls.
Oh. Well, I get to push a save tile. My weight got
There it
worse.
is. The player on the right suffers an unexpected loss.
With a fine play, no doubt
I guess
about
that
it.
happened.
リーチチートイドラ
East 4. The door
That reminds
is
me, I
the
need to do
6
fucking
of cracks. The
cards
player
for
is west.
3-player score split.
Heading into the
With
final
no
hand
sumo
of
loss.
the
I'm
match.
kind of tired of
The
having to use an
player
online
has
calculator
one
for it.
final chance to make a
Even
big
though
move.
I am the one
Well,
who wrote
it's
the
hard to know
calculator.
just how
Haha.
this will turn out.
Are you just gone? Did you just fucking leave after that?
The player, one step in the right direction.
The bands are really coming together.
That must be blowing up my mic every time I fucking put down the bottle.
What's going to happen
Alright,
to
I'm gonna
this
turn
score
off
gap?
noise suppression. You guys tell me if things are now worse, better, or whatever. It's off. Because I'm running the ceiling
player,
fan,
is
which
there
is
any
like
way to
loud
turn the
adjacent,
tables
I guess. It's like there.
Who's going to make
This
the
is actually
first
so
call
much
here?
more
Any
comfortable, even
calls
though
on
nobody
this
can
tile?
see
Take a
fucking
pass
anything
for
on my
now.
cameras.
The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
The next few tiles could
I'm
make
gonna
a
be
huge
mad if I
difference.
set up fucking 2 pairs of lamps back there, though, and like I only actually want to have one of them on. Maybe it's something I can adjust my gain a little bit for.
The player is already 1 tile to Tempai.
Nearly every draw has been an improvement.
What to do with this tile? Still holding back.
It's a cozy enough vibe
The
in here,
player,
though.
is it time for a call? Still no calls.
I think overall I like how the new
The
place is
player
coming
on the
together.
left continues to discard
We just got
simples.
so much stuff.
The player on the left calls north.
We have
but
way,
it's
way,
not a
way
Yaku.
too much physical shit to manage.
Oh,
Like,
making
D,
a
are you
move.
still here? What the fuck are we gonna do about all the spare bedding out front? Like,
That's one ugly Dora.
what are our options for that? I don't have anywhere to put it.
How are the players going to approach
Wait
this?
for winter.
The player across
let's
makes
see.
a call on another dot. The player on the left refuses to compromise.
リーチよ。
There
Yeah,
it
I'm down
is.
with the cute
Each.
three-sided.
That is a very confident reach.
The player on the left is on the defense against the player's
Yeah, Arizona
reach.
winters are like still like
The
highs
player
of 70
across,
degrees,
that's
lows
opponent.
of 40. That's highs of 22,
This
lows of
is
7
a
in
fierce
non-freedom units.
exchange of fire. Ah, jeez.
Dang.
The player suffers an unexpected loss.
This will be a repeat of East.
Let me out!
East 4, 1 counter. The Dora is the 3 of bands. The player is
Reading over
west.
Frost's
Still on the
explanations here.
final
What
hand.
the
What's
fuck
our
are
situation?
you?
The
Ugh.
player has one final chance to make a big move.
Why are you
Is
in
there a
hell?
victory on the
Because
horizon?
it's cheap and no snow means I can go outside year-round without risking death.
The
I actually
player,
almost
1 step. Any
forgot
calls
bingo
on this tile?
cards. Bingo cards
Take a
are so
pass for
fucking
now.
funny as a concept in this game.
Still holding back.
What the hell are those doing in this game, actually?
The player
They're
gaining
amazing.
momentum.
This
But they're
The
so
player
fucking
across
awful.
Makes a call out of nowhere. What to do with this tile?
Fine, yeah.
Making a move here.
That's
This
right.
lifts a heavy
I'm
burden.
calling to end the game in 3rd place because I just don't fucking care anymore and I'm simply built different.
The player across already calls a second meld. What's going to happen to this score gap? Look at that Dora.
Gross.
The player is it top? Still no call.
Yeah, Chibi, I don't know. I think maybe I just cut this to not have to look at it.
Ah, jeez! The player.
Let me
suffers
out.
An unexpected loss.
That was a speedy finish.
God.
East 4, 2 counters. The Dora is the 2 of cracks. The player is West, still on the final hand. What's our situation?
The player has one final chance to make a big move.
Well, it's hard to know just how this will
I don't
turn
even
out.
really have anything to do here. I'm just kind of waiting for the game to be over.
What's going to happen to
It's
this
like
score
2-pin
gap?
there is obviously safer, but like
The player already 2
I didn't
tiles
expect
to
Tenpai
Tenpai.
that
The
quickly.
next few tiles could make a huge
I didn't want to be
difference.
stuck with that later.
The player is already 1 tile to Tenpai.
This hand is very near completion.
It's I feel so strangely about the idea. Like there's an idea
The player.
that like
Is there any
pay-to-play
way to turn
games
the
should never
tables
have
here?
microtransactions, which is like
Any calls on this tile?
not
Take
how
a
playing
pass
video
for now.
games in current year works, regardless of your feelings on it. But like, if you're gonna run a live
Oh,
service
wow,
game and keep it
there's a
updated,
call.
like, it makes sense to ask for something.
What to do with this tile? Still holding back.
Sort of a hunch up in
The
the
player.
box shows up in
Is
the
it
middle of
time
the
for a
table.
call?
Win a hand with Honitsu to get whatever
Still
is
no
in
call.
this. Holy Christ. Oh my god, that is so awful.
Another useless draw.
Because it makes me so fucking anxious when, like,
No one dares
progression
to make the first
systems
move.
for competitive games, and you can take competitive in its loosest sense, just meaning you compete against other players. Progression systems for competitive games require you to play suboptimally
Uh-oh,
to
East
progress,
has declared
or to
East.
progress as
I'm
fast
curious
as
to see
possible.
if this develops into a
That
confrontation.
shit
Will it be
makes
possible
my
to
fucking
catch up here?
brain boil. I don't even know
The
what to
player
do
across
about
the
it.
table has discarded that tile.
Konyo?
Making a move here.
This could sound an alert.
Konyo?
The player. That's a pawn. The player. 1 tile to Tenpai.
It's important to find the best possible weight.
The player. That's a pass on Tenpai.
The player on the right just pushed that tile through.
So that's that Halo shit with the prog system is designed to cause people to throw games. Dude, Halo,
Who will
fucking
seize
Halo
the
Infinite
win
was
this
the worst
hand?
about it I've ever seen. Halo Infinite wanted you to do stupid fucking shit for its progression system, like shit that would lose games all the time.
Who will arise victorious this time?
Yeah, those calls were complete
The player on the
nonsense. I
left.
just kind of
Here
want to
we
be
have
done,
a
which is
con.
why
The
I
new
did that.
Dora is 9 crack. The player's
I
going
died.
for it.
Don't fucking sit
That
here and
tile
rope
made it
me,
through.
okay? It's so bad.
Konyo?
The player, Tenpai.
Caught it just
Nobody
There was
wins
no
this
reason for
shootout.
me to do
ended
that.
with the player on the left in first.
This is fucking... I got a wrench on. It's not like I need to fucking stockpile points for the inevitable next fucking repeat. We're done. That's the end of the game. A 2,000 point swing wouldn't have changed anything about my placement. But get me out! Yeah, fucking getting on mic and fucking... Wow, 89 degrees now. 89 degree internal temperature. It's like, am I talking about my fucking house or like a pot roast? What the fuck is going on? You should be able to unlock the Mario 64 staircase for low tile. This is a Unity game. I feel like I should be able to mod this. I just don't understand how the fucking resources are structured. It's so fucking confusing. Anyway, I'm glad to be back in a place where I can stream now. It might be a bit before I, like, maintain my usual semi-frequent streams, just because it's so fucking hot. But I'm basically set up in the new place. Why did I fucking click on this? Alright. Fucking take it easy. It's good seeing everybody again. Thanks for coming out.